There you are. I like that. It's very arty the way that we started today's show. Yes, with the bauble. There it is. Good morning to you. How you doing this morning? Welcome to Jewellery Maker. Oh my goodness me, have we got the show of shows today? The show of shows. It's official. It's official. The launch we've been waiting for all year. I think one of the most exciting products for us to launch this year is here. It's time for the shrink plastic launch. Linda, how excited are you on a scale of 1 to 10? 1 being the least, 10 being the most?
11. 11.
How nervous are you?
11.
Linda, it's the first time I've ever seen her nervous.
Yeah.
You're amongst friends, there's no need to be nervous.
I might shrink.
There are going to be lots of shrinking jokes today, I tell you what. From our very own shrinking Violet, Linda. Yeah, I tell you something. Linda, you have become slightly transfixed with today's show. Why don't you tell everyone what you dreamt of last night?
Oh my word.
This is worrying. This is worrying.
Yeah, it is. I dreamt I'd shrunk a gingerbread man.
Right.
Then I run a bath for him.
Right.
Then I lost him and I found him by a canal, but he was intact. Nobody had taken him.
He was intact, he was okay. Well, surprise, surprise, Linda. I have the said gin man here. Here he is, he's fine. He's still intact. Oh my goodness me. This is made from shrink plastic. You are going to absolutely adore this incredible new medium to work in. We've got the most amazing designs. I've got to show you some of them before we launch it today. It is absolutely wonderful. I've got a few of the designs here on our lovely black Christmas tree. Slightly macabre, I know. Beautiful, beautiful. Look, it's absolutely incredible. I've just seen shrink plastic for the first time, and oh my goodness me, I was amazed at how incredibly effective it is. It works so beautifully well. Not only are we going to give you these really incredible fun ideas, but take a look at the jewellery that Linda has made as well. It's absolutely beautiful. I've got an example of a necklace here and a bracelet, which are just incredible. You're going to be able to use these with your genuine gemstone jewellery. It's the most amazing material to work with. There's a beautiful bracelet here as well with a little birdie on it. It's so cute. What an amazing show this is going to be. I mean, absolutely incredible. We have had so many people who've been really excited about this on Facebook. And Linda's just given me this to show you as well. This is absolutely amazing. Check this out. It had to be from Linda, didn't it? Look at that. A very young Elvis there. I much prefer the young Elvis to the older Elvis, don't you?
Well, any Elvis will work for me, but yeah.
It's absolutely incredible. Shrink plastic is one of those things, and we will be talking about it a lot as we go throughout the show. It is something which is something for all ages. It crosses over into other crafts, other hobbies. You will be amazed, absolutely amazed by the pieces of jewellery and by the ideas which Linda has. You're going to be inspired by these incredible, by this amazing product. In fact, I'm wearing one of the pieces that Linda's made with one of my kits today. It's just incredible. It's just beautiful. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? You can either have it this shiny side round or the frosty side round. It's absolutely beautiful. You'll see it on two different levels. You'll see the very kind of young, very colourful level, and you'll also see some of the most intricate work, some of the most beautiful work, which is actually really grown up and very sophisticated. You're going to absolutely love this product. So that's going to be launching a little bit later on in the show. Now, actually in the 10 o'clock hour. How about an early bird special? Oh yes, it's time for Here He Is. Here he is, up early. There he is. Good morning, early bird. He's talkative as ever this morning. He's very good, isn't he? Full of the joys of spring. I tell you what, it was 2.5 degrees when I drove to work today. I'm not surprised he's got his hat and scarf on. It was cold this morning. It was really cold. The early bird special is something about Something which we give you here on Jewellery Maker to reward you for watching nice and early. So it's either going to be something which you haven't seen before, or something which you have seen before, which is going to be taken down to a ridiculous price, something which we've got lots and lots of quantity of perhaps. Today this is going to be a deal which you just simply are not going to want to miss out on at all. Now, I didn't know what this gemstone was when I first came into the building today, but I saw Ollie, director Ollie, doing a recording of this gemstone this morning. We were trying to work out what it was. We said, well, it could be Itabera emerald, it could be prehnite, it could be peridot. It's none of those gemstones. This is green kyanite. Now, kyanite is an amazing genuine gemstone which is full of incredibly beautiful natural mineral additions. So what you get is this wonderful genuine gemstone with the green schiller going all the way across it. Kyanite tends to come to you in a beautiful blue shade, a bit like tanzanite or sapphire. It comes to you in that gorgeous blue shade. You hardly ever see this gemstone in this shade of green. Hardly ever. When you do, you've got to sit up and take notice, because something like this is something which is going to be around for very long at all. On Jewellery Maker, we have really struggled to get this gemstone in over the last 12 months, and it just so happens that over the last week I've been able to bring you a few strands of kyanite. All of them have absolutely flown out the door. I know we've got lots and lots and lots of you who love working with chips and nuggets. Not just our lovely guest designer Mark Smith, who adores chips and nuggets, but I know there are lots of you who love to graduate these in size, who make beautiful memory wire bracelets out of these beautiful nuggets. Today, what price are you expecting this to go down to? It's brand new green kyanite medium nuggets, a genuine gemstone quality from the rooftops of the world. And today, it's yours for this incredible price. 0800 6444 655. It's £4.95. Now, this is for a genuine gemstone quality, which I think any gemstone would be proud of. It gives you those wonderful mineral additions. Every single one of these is completely unique. Every single one of these is naturally coloured. Every single one of these incredible genuine kyanites has got that individual quality, and you can't get that in other materials. You can't get that in materials like glass. You know, something like this is something which is unique to Mother Nature. An absolutely beautiful quality for you today for less than £5. Absolutely superb. Well done. Now, you can get involved with Jewellery Maker in a couple of different ways, either by giving us a call on our free phone number, which is 0800 6444 655, or by getting involved on our website, which is jewellerymaker.com. Copy and paste that code into our website. All of the bundles, all of the kits you're going to be seeing today are great. They're designed with making you huge amounts of savings, so you can get these incredible deals in your basket. You're going to get an extended 30-day money-back guarantee as well. You're getting an extended 30-day money-back guarantee until the 16th of January next year, which is absolutely wonderful. So get this, add this to your order for less than £5. Now, if you do want to buy more than one of these, just speak to the call centre or live help, and if you do want more than one, and the quantities there, we'll be able to add it to your order, no problem at all. I think there's something quite Christmassy about this. I'm really loving it. Maybe with some gorgeous red agate, maybe with some beautiful carnelian. Have we got any bright red gemstones here today? Do you know what? Ooh! Absolutely gorgeous. Two beautiful strands there. Amazing, amazing, amazing colour combination. And for less than £5, you're getting a strand of genuine kyanite here. Absolutely wonderful. It's a really, really, really difficult gemstone to facet. It's a really difficult gemstone to drill, but we've got an incredible strand of it right here for less than £5. Absolutely wonderful. Give us a call today or get involved on our website, which of course is jewellerymaker.com. Well done. Loads and loads and loads of you there on the phone lines. Absolutely wonderful. And if you're looking for a gemstone that is has got that natural glow to it, then this is one to go for. We can offer you Mystic Quartz, which is quartz. It's got a beautiful mystic coating on it, but if you're looking for a gemstone which has got a natural mystical quality to it, this is it, because that silver quality there, that is entirely natural, something which is really, really, really amazing and so specific to this incredible genuine gemstone. Lots of you there on the phone lines. Do hold the lines if you're sitting in a bit of a queue, and we'd like to call as soon as we can. Well done. Now, I don't know how to break this to you. We've got an Advent deal coming up. This Advent deal is absolutely gigantic. It's an amazing price point. It's an incredible, incredible deal we're going to offer you today. Would you like to see it? The most amazing advent deal. Every single day of December, we're bringing you a different deal. On the 1st of December, it was a deal for £25. On Christmas Eve, we're going to be bringing you an offer for £1. Today, you're not going to be able to believe what price this is going to go down to. Oh yeah, a huge bundle of genuine gemstones. Now, I don't know if you notice, as this turns around, can you see how the gemstones kind of fall down a bit? Hang on, it'll do it again in a minute. Hang on, hang on, hang on. There you go. See that? It's under the sheer weight of the amount of gemstones you're getting in this bundle. Yeah. It's under the huge carat weight there is in this bundle. It's true, isn't it, Linda?
It is absolutely true.
It's not that we're rushing to do things in the morning at all. No, don't be silly. Right, this is amazing. You are going to be getting an awful lot here. Right. Faceted rounds. Oh, I'll move these out of the way. Faceted, fiery rounds here. Absolutely gorgeous. Don't you love it when you get gemstones like agate and like quartz, which are dyed, because those incredible qualities in each one of these gemstones are attracted to certain amounts of dye. They will take on certain characteristics, and because it is a dyed genuine gemstone, you're going to be getting this wonderful kind of crackled effect. This is orange fire agate, 240 carats. These are approximately 10 millimeters across, and they're all faceted, so you get that wonderful unique quality in each and every one of these incredible gemstones. But you're also going to be getting that glamour because each one of these has been faceted. There's even more here. There's even more. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, there's even more. How about, oh wow, gorgeous black obsidian. Now, I have seen golden obsidian. I've seen snowflake obsidian. This is one of the first times I've ever seen jet black obsidian, and it's a really, really beautiful quality you're going to be getting here. These are plain 10mm rounds, and aren't they glossy? They're so glossy and just effortlessly beautiful. 220 carats, so a really, really nice carat weight again. Can you see how well those two go together? Absolutely gorgeous. You're also going to be getting another strand. This is bright red striped agate. Absolutely wonderful. You've got three really, really interesting strands here, two of which have got more of that gorgeous kind of burnt orange red tone to them, and this strand here, that glossy black sheen going all the way through that massive strand of black obsidian. I've got another strand here. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Got another strand here. Yeah, yeah, you're getting even more. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, this is way more. Yeah. Multicolour, cracked agate faceted 10mm rounds here. Again, a big carat weight here, 220 carats. Now note how each and every one of these has got that bit of translucent, that bit of clarity there, so the light is going to make these gemstones glow. So it's not opaque, it's not transparent, it's kind of halfway in between. I love all those wonderful black inclusions you're going to be getting there as well. And that's literally the process that the gemstone goes through when, once it is dyed, and you get this incredible attraction to certain parts of the gemstone. It's just wonderful. There are 4 strands here. Ryan, what's better than 4?
5.
He says 5. Well done. It's our 5th and final strand. That's right, 5 strands. Now this next strand is black rutile quartz. The fact of the matter is, black rutile quartz is one of those gemstones that will go with anything, any colour, any shade. It is an absolutely amazingly versatile genuine gemstone. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strands here. You're getting over 1,000 carats of genuine gemstones here. That is a huge amount of gemstones, yeah? 1,000 carats of gemstones in a kit, and how much would the kit cost? Maybe £30? Maybe just under £30. This bundle If you price it up separately, each and every one of these strands, and you came in to get it separately, because you can do tomorrow if you want to, 9:01, but it's going to cost you just shy of £30. Now, these bundles are about making savings. These bundles are about making you huge amounts of savings that you can come in and take advantage of. You can use all these gemstones together, but it's not necessarily about using all the gemstones together. You can use them separately, use them in one project. It's entirely up to you. It's about making you a saving at the end of the day. So whatever you do with these gemstones, whether they're going to be stash essentials or whether you're going to be using them across one project, go for it. Today, how do you fancy getting this entire 5-strand bundle, this massive bundle, for less than £20? How do you fancy getting it for just £16? Oh my word. Do you know what, Linda? I look at bundles like this and all I can think of is 2-3 years ago when Jewellery Maker first started, we wouldn't have been able to bring you a price point like that for a bundle this big.
Well, no, and I mean, I don't think we ever went above 3 strands in those days, ever.
No. No.
I think it was singles, 2s and 3s, wasn't it?
In a kit, it was 3 strands, and
Yes.
actually we only had about a dozen kits that we just alternated, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yes. We certainly couldn't bring you 5 strands for £16. We couldn't even bring you a kit with 3 strands in it for £16. We could hardly bring you gemstones like obsidian and gemstones like fire agate. Fire agate's a really, really new thing here at Jewellery Maker. It's only really turned up in the last 18 months or so, and it just shows you how much we've expanded, how much we've grown in the last year alone. It's an absolutely amazing deal. And really, we are spoiling you with an incredible deal like this. We are spoiling you, but you know, it's Christmas, and Christmas is about spoiling. It's about spoiling people that we love. We love Linda here on Jewellery Maker, which is why this incredible deal here is going to be her challenge today. Yes! Did you like that link there? Did you like that? Yeah, I liked it too. Yeah, amazing. Because do you know what? When you've got 5 strands like this, especially if you're brand new to Jewellery Maker, this might look a little bit daunting. Oh goodness me, there's about 1,000 carats of gemstones there. They're all gemstones. I want to do them all justice. I don't want to do them a disservice at all. I want to make sure I can set these into the best designs. How am I going to do this? Help, Jewellery Maker. Well, we're going to be giving this incredible 5-strand bundle with over 1,000 carats to our lovely resident designer, Linda, and she's going to be making the most incredible pieces out of it. If you want to be inspired by any of Linda's designs today, if you want to really kind of follow any of Linda's demonstrations today or replicate any of her designs, you need to come in and get this bundle. You need to come in and get those incredible shrink plastic bundles as well, and our brand new kits as well, because they're absolutely amazing today. It's a great deal you're getting today. Over 1,000 carats of genuine gemstones for less than £20. Incredible. Well done. Now, Linda, looking at these 5 strands here, there's a lot of carat weight here. You've got some gorgeous stash essentials. You've got some bright reds, and this strand of multicolour fire agate's kind of halfway in between the two as well. Design ideas, because they're all about 10 mil. Some of them are faceted, some of them aren't. What kind of designs?
The first thing that I've actually nicked a bundle, Carol. I know you don't like it, but I couldn't resist it. And I've started.
Whoa! Hang on a minute.
Well, everybody else does.
Do you know, we're going to have to talk to... I'm going to talk to management. Debbie did this on Friday.
Yeah, I know. I think we
Sheila did it the other day.
Yeah, well, we all got together and did a plan.
And now you've done it. So Sheila's done it. Debbie's done it. And now Linda's done it again. Taken the challenge bundle even before I've given it to you. Do you know what? I'm fed up with this.
Well, we can't stand surrounded by gemstone and not be doing things. It's just impossible. So there you go.
So what are you working on over there at the minute?
Just sort of a weave at the minute, trying to work out sort of a leafy shape weave.
Oh.
But looking at the gemstones from over here, what I would like to do is actually do a 5-strand drop.
What?
I really think, yeah, using all of them. I just think they work from, I mean, I'm standing, what, 8 feet away from you, 9 feet, and looking at them from here, I can't see that they don't all work together straight. And I know we put bundles together basically for stash pots, but they all work together.
Yeah, they do, don't
And you
they?
do have to stand away to see that.
Yeah.
But a 5-strand graduated drop.
Are you going to have time to do that?
look
That sounds like a
great.
really lengthy technique.
Well, no, it's just restranding and putting it through the same class. Whether or not I'll get around to doing that this morning is I don't know. But that's what I would like to see them in. You know,
So would I. That sounds amazing.
Yeah, be really luxurious and be really selfish with them and put them all together.
So focus on one really big feature
yeah,
piece
you
of
probably
jewellery.
have some, because it's graduated, you will have a few left over, so you could probably do a little charm bracelet and earrings as well, because as it's graduated, they're going to be. And pop a few spacers in to lengthen those bottom, perhaps 3 drops.
Wow.
Put some little silver or gold spacers in. Yeah, that would be a design I would like to see.
Well, that sounds amazing. I'd love to see that, Linda. That'd be amazing. See, off she goes. She's working on her challenge. Well, that's all right. That's okay. Now, if you are brand new to Jewellery Maker, and you're thinking, right, well, what is a 5-strand weave? What is Linda talking about? It's like she's talking a different language. Don't worry. Do not worry. We're with you every step of the way, and I'll prove to you that we are with you every step of the way. Sorry, bad England. You get free with your first order. That's nice. There's a lovely code written on the front of this now. That's great. A lovely, I'll have to put my finger over it. There's a lovely colour get started booklet, an absolutely amazing booklet here. You get loads and loads of information in here, including information about all of our kits, all of our threading kits, all of our basic tools. What else? Our findings, essential findings, and details on our kits, like our silver art kit, our gem art kit, loads of information on there, and you also get tutorials in here as well, which are absolutely wonderful. Tutorials are just back here. Selection of our DVDs, they're telling you all about our DVDs, and loads of tutorials. You also get an hour-long tutorial Get Started DVD. This is an hour long, it's brilliant, and I tell you what, these are both worth their weight in gold. I honestly do believe in both of these. Copy of the Jane Herb magazine, and you also get your workshop and tutorial booklet. Seriously, since we've been sending this booklet out, it's got details of all of our workshops in it. We've had so many more people enrolling on our workshops. It's been absolutely wonderful, and they're absolutely wonderful. So you get all of these free with your first order. You are never alone. We've got our Facebook page. I was on this morning actually. We've also got our YouTube channel. We've also got Twitter. It's amazing. And we've got our live shows as well, live from 9 AM to 1 PM every single day, and 5 till 9. Amazing. This is a beautiful, gorgeous, stunning bundle. Did you put this one together, lovely Kelly? Really? Carla put it together, apparently. Absolutely gorgeous. It says inspired by Africa. A little bit of a confusing name for this bundle. But I'll tell you why in a minute. And it's just me. It's just me. I get confused by the name of our kit sometimes. You know, it's called Inspired by Africa. Now this beautiful strand doesn't confuse me at all, because this is Botswanan agate. So the early bird special, the chips that we bought you, were really popular. Quite seriously, chips and nuggets always sell. You could do something very simply, such as get all these beautiful nuggets, graduate them size-wise. You can even graduate them colour-wise, and that in itself takes a little bit more time, but oh my goodness me, you really will reap the rewards, because the jewellery is going to look so effective. So if you want to get a strand like this and graduate the sizes or graduate the colours, absolutely wonderful. Sizes like this really lend themselves to wire wrapping, really lend themselves to men's jewellery as well. Tassels, you know, just one of these on a leather cord would be absolutely beautiful. It's a beautiful strand here of 310 carats of Botswanan agate, and this is the brand new variety of Botswanan agate we've had recently, which is absolutely amazing. The colour and those wonderful mineral additions are just absolutely bang on. They're wonderful. This one here's my favourite. That one there. That one there's my favourite. I love it. You're also going to be getting another strand here. Now this is giraffe print shell. If you want to get animal print in your life, if you want to get animal print in your life, but you don't necessarily want to wear a leopard print top, or you don't necessarily want to wear giraffe print jeans, you can get animal print into your life so simply, and everywhere at the minute there is animal print everywhere, in scarves, in those nail foils, in shoes, in handbags. Animal print is everywhere. Now this next strand, this is the one that confuses me slightly, because I can deal with the fact that yes, Botswana, in Africa, yeah, amazing. Giraffes, you find them in Africa. You don't get tigers in Africa. Tigers are really from India and China, aren't they? You get them in the jungle. Not really known for coming from Africa, but you know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They are wild. You're quite right, Kelly. This is tiger's eye. It's one of the most amazing gemstones on planet Earth. It is a firm favourite of many of our guest designers. And it's absolutely lovely to see this, not just in this absolutely fantastic quality where you get this amazing chatoyancy, these gorgeous caramel tones, but also to see an incredible strand like this in curved, wavy squares. So these gemstones are just going to move effortlessly. Can you imagine one of these in a guy's necklace? One of them. Or a couple of them in a pair of earrings. How effective is that going to be? Absolutely beautiful. Now, these 3 strands here just go with each other so beautifully. Wouldn't it be amazing if we could give you a beautiful bundle like this for the kind of price that would really make you want to start working with animal print gemstones, start working with natural qualities like the Botswana agates, and of course this stunning strand of beautiful natural yellow tiger's eye irregular wavy squares. Now, all 3 strands today are going to be going down to an absolutely amazing price. I'm looking at each one of these strands and thinking, that for me, that's a statement strand, that's a statement strand, that's a statement strand. Absolutely 100%. It's a 3-strand pack full of character, full of quality. There are no supporting artists here. These are all main events. How low would you like to see this go? Brand new today, $9.95. I would honestly price that 1 strand at $9.95, or even that 1 strand of tiger's eye at $9.95, or even the shell. All 3 of these today for less than £10. Honestly, this is absolutely wonderful, and it's so current. Linda, I know you pay really close attention to fashion and what's hot. Animal print is everywhere at the minute in lots of different capacities, in scarves, in those nail foils which you can get as well.
Yeah, I mean even M&S has got loads of animal print, so if they're doing it, it's obviously going to be really high street worthy, isn't it?
Yeah.
But also the mix of the khaki colours as well within
Absolutely.
that makes it all work together beautifully.
I'm seeing lots of those kind of military jackets at the minute with those beautiful gold buttons on them, and they just look absolutely gorgeous. And you're so right, these kind of goes with the khaki tones, with the military qualities, and it's just going to cross over so beautifully into winter, like wearing this with a cowl neck jumper, with a smoky grey jumper. Absolutely beautiful, and it's $9.95 as well.
I mean,
what a deal!
It's amazing, isn't it? The thing that gets me is though that you'll make anybody who buys that bundle, right? X amount of people will buy it, and everyone will make something different from it using the same gemstones. So should 2 of those people bump into each other with a gemstone bundle, they'll have a different piece of jewellery probably from it.
Absolutely, 100%.
And it'll look different. And not only that, each gemstone will be different anyway.
Exactly. Do you know what? That's exactly what Ollie's just said. Every single gemstone in this bundle is completely unique to you. Totally unique to you. This isn't like going out and buying a new car, because there may be thousands of other people with the same car as you, with the same interior, with the same wheels. This is totally unique to you. So even though I've got a lot of you on the phone lines, and already huge amounts of these bundles have already gone, which doesn't surprise me at all. Every single one of these gemstones is going to be unique to you. There is nobody in the world who can say that they have this exact same bundle. The bundle that I'm holding is going to be ever so slightly different to the bundle that you're going to get. It's going to be the same carat weight. It's going to have the same kind of look, and you're going to be getting the same overall picture, but who knows? You might have more Botswana agates with more of these incredible mineral additions. Or your tiger's eye might have even more chatoyancy. You know, you've got something which is totally unique to you. And different sizes and shapes like this lend themselves beautifully to genuine gemstone jewellery. And you could use very, very few of these gemstones in a pair of earrings, in a very, very simple piece of jewellery, and they're going to look so effective because the gemstones really do sell themselves. Well done. Absolutely gorgeous. Well done. Stunning deal there. And don't forget, you've got your extended 30-day money-back guarantee. Ryan, when is the money-back guarantee until, please? The extended money-back guarantee?
The 16th of January.
The 16th of January. And what's the date today, Ryan? It's the 10th today. It's the 10th today. It's amazing. It's over a month. I don't know anyone who's doing that. I tell you what, I was in town on Saturday daytime. You get people walking around with that kind of maniacal look on their face, that kind of, get out of my way. It's quite stressful. I left the house feeling nice and chilled. I rode into town on my bike and parked my bike up, started what? No, not a motorbike, a push bike. I can't be trusted with motorbikes. I'll be trusted driving a car. So I was cycling it. No, I don't have baskets. See, I should have a basket on the front of my bike. I don't do that. I have to balance carrier bags. It's ridiculous. I look ridiculous on it, seriously. But everyone there was so stressed. Sit at home with a cup of tea watching Jewellery Maker. That's what I think. Right, Rainbow Magic Agate. So let me just Rainbow Magic. I'm thinking maybe colours. Are there going to be colours in this one? If there aren't, I'm going to look like a right Charlie. Oh, here we go. There's lots of colours here. Is this the right one, lovely Kelly? Because there's a lot of colour here. Wow. The first one I'm going to show you is not full of colour. And you might be thinking, where is this rainbow that you speak of, Carol? Don't worry. Don't panic. So, black agate faceted rectangles. Now, this is a really, really interesting strand. There are lots of gemstones, and I will finish that sentence. There are lots of gemstones which form in this kind of way. I was in the Gem Museum today. We've got a Gem Museum here at the Journeyman Gemstone Company, and I was there looking for an example of natural kyanite, and we did have some, but it was only a really small piece, so it wasn't really worth me showing it to you today, unfortunately. But there are lots of gemstones that grow like this, like crystals, and they grow in shards. The way that this incredible gemstone has been faceted, it's been faceted lengthwise, which is really unusual. We don't normally see that here on Jewellery Maker. It is really contemporary, isn't it? And they're going to sit beautifully together in either a single smooth strand, but obviously there's going to be that lovely bit of movement there as well. Look at that faceting, isn't it gorgeous? Black agate faceted rectangles. Really unusual to see black agate faceted from top to bottom rather than from side to side, or even with a checkerboard facet on it. It's really unusual. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Let's bring you some colour. Here's your colour. Oh yes, cracked agate puffy drops. Now these are looking pretty exciting. Look at that one there. That's like a burning inferno. 16 by 12 millimeters in total here. 150 carats. Now, I think the great thing about this particular strand is that you could easily make a pair of earrings out of this, and they would be so effective. They would be so beautiful, because as soon as light hits these gemstones, oh, they are going to glow. You've got some really bright colours here, but you've also got some nice pastel-y shades in your greens. You see that? Gorgeous, almost like that kyanite we showed you a little bit earlier on. More of a pale pink one there as well. Some absolutely beautiful quality there. Here you've got kind of tanzanite and rubellite. So you've got your tanzanite blues, your rubellite reds, you've got your Colombian emerald greens, you've got all your really kind of massively precious gemstone colours in here. And do you know what? This isn't even the most colourful strand. Ryan, I'd like a reaction to this strand, please. Better be good. Better be good. 900 carats of multicolour agate wheels.
Whoa!
Yeah. Wow. Whoa. Linda, have you seen the size of these gems?
I haven't, no. I've seen them on a report, but I haven't seen them in the flesh. They're amazing, aren't they?
They are humongous.
They're beautiful, to be honest. I don't think we've had, I can't recall having that rondelle type of cut before,
No.
to be truthful.
I've seen smaller ones which have been faceted. I've seen rounds. I've seen barrel shapes and lantern shapes. This is really unusual. What kind of design do big gemstones like this lend themselves to, Linda? Because they're very, very big, aren't they?
Well, they lend themselves to bold designs, don't they? But wouldn't they look stunning put into colour formation?
I think so.
And put into a design like that, or most definitely using chain.
Oh, yeah.
Making them, and then you could have the smaller ones as sort of a waterfall drop.
Oh, that would be amazing. That'd be amazing. I think you can also tell that this gemstone strand is pretty special, because each one of these gemstones on the temporary beading strand has been knotted in between each one of the gems. and that really protects each one of the gemstones. So I think it shows you that even when this strand would have been put together probably in, I would have thought in Guangzhou in China, you can tell that there's a lot of respect for this gemstone strand. There's a lot of respect for the quality you're going to be getting here. And that respect isn't just here at Jewellery Maker here in the UK. It starts right off at the beginning of this gemstones journey. You know, it's really, really very, very highly prized, and it's been treated very, very well indeed. It's been really respected. So I think it's a fantastic indication of just how great this strand actually is. There are 3 strands here. There's over 1,200 carats of gemstones here. We've brought you some pretty amazing carat weights so far today, haven't we? Some pretty amazing qualities. Now, I've never seen a strand like this on Jewellery Maker before. So price-wise, I haven't got a Scooby-Doo. Honestly, if I'm looking at a strand like this, on its own, if we can get that one strand below £20, that would be amazing. I'm honestly expecting this bundle, and I know that we can do amazing prices here on Jewellery Maker, but I'm honestly expecting this bundle price to be in the region of, oh goodness me, with a saving, because all bundles give you savings, £29.95. Honestly, I've no idea how low we're going to go today. It's a brand new bundle. I hope I'm right. Are you serious? Seriously, is this the right, this is the right bundle, isn't it? £14.95p. That's for 1,250 carats. That works out to under £5 a strand. There is no way on earth I would ever expect to pay less than £15 for this one strand on its own. £14.95 just doesn't, that doesn't actually make sense to me at all. That's, just take this one away, That's like, this strand is £7.50 and this strand is about £7.50. That to me makes sense, yeah? That to me makes sense, and I think that's a great deal. You're getting another strand here. It's 900 carats of multicolour agate wheels included in this incredible bundle. That's all for less than £15. I tell you something, we are giving you so much here on Jewellery Maker, aren't we? Get this bundle home. Get it home. If you're looking at this bundle and you're thinking, oh, do you know what? I've got a great idea for those black agate faceted rectangles, and a fantastic idea for those amazing drops as well. But those multicolour agate wheels, goodness me, they look really, really big. I want to kind of check out the quality before I decide what designs to set them into. That doesn't matter. You can do that. Get them home. Get them home, have a look at them. I'd urge you to feel the quality of this. You show this to anyone who is into their jewellery making, and just do something for me. When you get this bundle home, show them this strand and say, how much do you reckon that strand is? Tell them it's 900 carats of dyed agate. How much do you reckon that strand is? And I bet you most people say it's in excess of £20. Just for that one strand. But you are getting another 2 strands here, and it's all costing you less than £15. Linda, it's not beyond the realms of fantasy, is it, for a strand as big as this to be in over the £20 mark, is it?
Oh, definitely not more than, well, probably over the £30 mark when you realise it is a gemstone at the end of the day. And I mean, if you look in the high street and you look at acrylics and plastics and acetates and things like that, then you're going to see similar colours, but they're going to be blocks of colour. They won't have the effect that the gemstone has. But you're going to see those around the £20 mark, aren't you? So even for synthetics? Yeah. Oh yes.
This is it, Linda, and I'm saying this to Debbie on Friday. I become so expectant of great prices here on Jewellery Maker. And I do forget sometimes that we are working with genuine gemstones. It's so easy to forget that when you look at prices like this.
Yeah, because you just working with them every day, so you just perceive them as being gemstone, more gemstone and more gemstone. But at the end of the day, you have to, I've said it time and time again, but we do keep getting emails about people buying strands of gemstone from us and not doing anything with them because they just want to look at them periodically before they work out what they're going to do, because they are beautiful.
Yeah.
And they do, you know, you should appreciate them, really.
Yeah. I can't actually believe we're doing this today. I can't believe that in a bundle, with a bundle like this, where the carat weight is so humongous, we are able to do a price point like this. Honestly, this is wonderful. And I've said it once and I'll say it again. Over the last month or so on Jewellery Maker, it's like you're getting even more for your money. It's absolutely tremendous. I really, really, really can't believe this. Absolutely wonderful. Well done. Do hold those lines. There's a great, great opportunity in front of you here. And don't forget these bundles, these kits, everything today is about making you huge amounts of savings. So well done to all of you there. Hold those lines. Great deal there. What's coming up now? Sorry, lovely. So we are showing you something very, very special today, and it is the launch of something which we've wanted you for over a year now. We've finally got everything together. We've got Linda as well, who is absolutely fantastic in this medium. It's shrink plastic. It's going to be launched in the next hour. We've had a lot of people calling through to the call centre asking when the shrink plastic is going to be launched. It's going to be launched in the next hour. I'm sorry we can't bring it to you before the 10 o'clock hour, but it will be launched in the next hour. We've had a number of people call through to the call centre asking, have they missed it? No, you haven't missed it. It's coming up in the next hour. Right now. First, oh look at that beautiful genuine gemstone jewellery there, incorporating the shrink plastic is just amazing. To really give you a bit of a taster as to what's going to be coming up, we wanted to show you our first brand new kit. And we're bringing you 3 brand new kits today. This kit is called Stunning Reflections, and I have to say, it is an absolutely beautiful kit. Over the last few weeks on Jewellery Maker, we've been able to bring you kits where we've had more quantity, maybe 130, but unfortunately we haven't been able to do that with this particular one. It's one of our limited edition kits, and there's less than 100 of these available, and it's already starting to go, which is great, already starting to go on the web. Now, this kit has got some seriously beautiful colours in it, some amazing carat weights. I'm going to start off by showing you this first strand. This is lavender amethyst 4mm faceted rounds. Now, Linda is a massive, massive fan of 4mm rounds. There's something so wonderful about this size gemstone. It's fantastic for making your beady beads. Fantastic used as spacer beads. You can make your own gemstone links out of these. Not only that, but I think it's important to note and important to mention that when you work with gemstones, which are 4mm in diameter, because they're that more petite, they're very, very, very difficult to facet. You're working with a gemstone here which has taken a long time to facet, a long time to drill, because you're working with something a lot smaller. So you're working with something really, really wonderful here. There's another strand here of lavender amethyst. These are 10mm faceted rounds. So some beautiful colours in here. Now, these are universal colours. If you're going to be making pieces of jewellery to sell at craft fairs, this is the colour to make your jewellery out of. It's beautiful and pastel and purple. Purple is the key here. And when speaking to guest designers and when speaking to people who come in to do courses, the colours which tend to go best at craft fairs and at markets, and I speak from experience, I did my first craft fair yesterday, the colours which tended to go, purples and pinks for me, but also added onto that greens and blues as well. So purples, pinks, greens and blues seem to be the 4 biggest colours. And amethyst is one of the biggest selling gemstones. It's certainly the biggest selling gemstone here at the Genuine Gemstone Company, and that's across all of our channels here at Gems TV, Gems Extra, Rocks TV, which is an American channel, and Gems Germany as well, and Jewellery Maker. Now, you've got your 2 strands here. Perfect. If you're going to be making pieces of jewellery for friends and for family for Christmas, you don't know what colour suits them, you don't know what kind of style suits them, you cannot go wrong with purple gemstones. You cannot go wrong because it's going to suit them. Okay, it's going to fit in. There's another strand here, and I love this. It's like a strand of shiny cranberries. These are beautiful fuchsia dyed agates. Now, do you know something? I haven't even shown you the price of this. I haven't even shown you half of what's in the kit. And already, 20% of this kit has already sold out. It's amazing. You've got your 3 strands. Organza bags. Organza ribbon. Now, you're also going to be getting ribbon endings. Your beading essentials. 100 silver-plated copper findings. 100 silver-plated copper findings. Now, the great thing about these findings is you can make so much more jewelry. If you're looking at these findings and thinking, right, what on earth am I going to do with those? I don't know what they are. Head pins, eye pins, bolt ring clasps, jump rings, crimp bead covers, spacer beads. What are all those things? A meter of chain. What am I going to do with that? Don't worry. Free with your first order. You get a Get Started booklet, a Get Started DVD, and there is a plethora of information on our Facebook page and YouTube channels about how to use these findings. And do you know what? I haven't even got to the best bit yet. You've got pink, 15 meters of pink coloured silver-plated copper wire, 0.25 millimeters in gauge, and 10 meters of 0.8 millimeter gauge purple-coloured copper wire. If you're looking at this kit and thinking, this looks great, but I've never used wire before, don't worry, because you get a free wire work DVD with the kit. It's one of the first kits we've ever offered you a free DVD with. 50% of this kit has already gone. Do you want to see a price? You're not going to be able to believe this. £27.95. The most incredible kit, the most incredible quality, the most amazing extras, the most beautiful 3 genuine gemstone strands, and you're going to be getting 25 meters of wire as well. Incredible. Absolutely amazing price of £27.95. We're having a couple of technical issues with this kit, I think, at the minute. I'm ever so sorry. It is £27.95. I don't know if there was an issue with the price on that. I do beg your pardon if there was. 3 incredible strands, 25 meters of wire, 100 findings, all for less than £28. I think there was a bit of a pricing issue on that. I'm ever so sorry. Incredibly sorry, but the price is £27.95. The most incredible kit. Now, there's a lot of you on the phone lines for this, a lot of you who've already come in through to get this. The price is £27.95. Just let me clarify that. You're getting your free DVD, 25 meters of wire. You're getting hundreds of carats of genuine gemstones, all of your findings, and that's all for less than £28. Now, this is the kind of kit which I know the jewellery is going to be absolutely superb because the colours are so complementary. You're working with gemstones which are the same kind of shape but different kind of sizes. Because you've got the wire, because you've got 100 findings as well, it's absolutely wonderful. Just gorgeous. So a stunning kit here. I'm so sorry we had a pricing issue on that. I don't know what price it came on at, but it's £27.95. Absolutely wonderful. Now, Linda, this kit's an absolute beauty, isn't it?
It's stunning, it really is. I mean, 2 strands of lavender amethyst is a huge sort of bonus.
Yeah.
Bargain as well at this price, and then the fuchsia agate to make it pop is perfect.
They're like cranberries, aren't they? They're just, it's just the most wonderful colour you get here. And also the fact that you get your 100 findings and the DVD, we hardly ever give DVDs away with our kits.
No, we don't. But we thought it might be quite a nice thing to do. You know, when you're incorporating a specific item in it, and if you do have a specific DVD that will pair with that, it's quite a nice thing to have, because if you have a mental block, you can always, even if you know how to use your wire and your chain, etc., you can have a mental block and you can think, oh, just have a quick look at that DVD. And you won't specifically make the item in the DVD, perhaps, but it will inspire you to make your variation of that item.
Absolutely.
Which is, I find a lot of inspiration from DVDs, television, and all sorts of things. Like
yeah, and I'm quite a visual person. It's nice to see these demonstrations in front of you. That DVD is an hour long, and you're going to get at least 6 demos on there. Now, Ryan is just showing us there, you've incorporated some amazing, amazing, amazing shrink plastic in this kit as well. Now, that just fits in so beautifully.
Yeah,
it's
well,
just
I thought
gorgeous.
perhaps the first kit today we'd pop a little bit of the shrink into the kits, just to show you that you can very much make a piece that will match your kit. If you do love the shrink plastic and you purchase it, then you can make a piece for every single solitary strand, kit, chain, anything at all, and you can make it, you know, personal to you, or you can make exactly what somebody wants, or you know, it's going to be great.
But what's striking me is how beautifully it just fits in so wonderfully.
Exactly, that's the point. It fits in really well, as if it's meant to be there.
It really does.
You can make something pop, or you can colour coordinate. It's just the sky's the limit, really.
Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous.
And that sort of design came into mind when, really, with the faceted lavender amethyst. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, it's just wonderful.
That I thought I'd sort of do its sort of composite colours, really.
How did you attach that? How did you attach the pendant onto the necklace?
Well, it's just, I've made a jump ring from the purple wire that's in there, and just literally that is just a little bail there.
Made from the amethyst?
Yeah, made from the amethyst in a little circle, and then attached to the necklace, because I made it with the 0.25 wire that's in the kit, which obviously is so useful because you can't see it.
Yeah.
And it means that you can then thread through whatever medium you're using for the neckline. You can thread through one of those 4mm beads, and then attach a jump ring. I mean, there's jump rings already in the kit with the findings, but we've also got the purple wire, so you can make your own findings.
The wire's proven to be so useful in this kit, hasn't it? Because this entire necklace you've made here, you haven't used, by the look of it, a single piece of beading thread. It's all using the wire.
Yes, that's all just using wire.
That's so sumptuous. Isn't that gorgeous?
I mean, the sort of wire work, really, as far as I'm concerned, I just do what happens to a degree. I try not to I have a little bit of a vision in mind, but then whatever happens. And I think it always works with wire, because you're working with gemstones that are always different anyway. Each one's different to the one behind it or in front of it. So your wire work can be unique like that as well.
Yeah.
Just little bits, it doesn't have to be a mirror image of every twist.
It's so organic, it's so pretty. So, as far as technique goes, you wanted to show us how you attach this pendant on, didn't you?
Well, it's the far one, actually.
Oh yes, you've got shrink plastic on here as well, look at this.
Yes, sort of doing a bail made from
oh, incredible.
The basics of a beaded bead, actually.
Do you know what, that'd be great to see. Yes, please, how do you go about doing that?
Right, okay, well, I use the 0.25 pink wire that we've got in the kit, okay? So thread on 4 of the 4mm, and then take the one end of the wire through the first bead that you've threaded on and pop that through. We have seen this a few times, but this technique can be lent to sort of quite a few different designs, to be truthful. You could go along and you could use it for a whole bracelet, for a whole necklace. You can use it to make bails with. You can use it for making a beaded bead, which I'm coming to later in the show. So we've got the 4 on now that have come round into this nice sort of diamond stroke square shape. And then on one side of the wire, pop on 2 of the 4mm. Very difficult.
I can't believe you're doing this using wire, it's amazing.
Yeah, actually using wire. You know, we have a leaf technique as well, don't we? And for beaded beads, if you are lucky enough to have this narrow gauge wire, it's absolutely great because it makes the whatever you're threading onto the wire, it makes it really behave. Whereas the beading thread sometimes can have a little bit of a mind of its own, and you can't really coax it into a shape it doesn't want to go. But of course, wire you can coax into any shape, so you can make it really behave itself. So you then thread back through the second one of the 2 that you've threaded on, okay? And then at this point we're going to experiment now. We're going to experiment by putting on the little shrink plastic.
It's just beautiful, it's like a poppy.
It is a poppy. Well done, I'm glad you recognise it. We're going to see if we can work it in. This is an experiment, so I'm just going to pop it in.
Right.
Okay, and then just move it to one side over there, and then we're going to pop on, we're going to see if it works. This is a first on Jewellery Maker, to see whether it actually works. I mean, it might not work, but this is what jewellery making's all about. If you've
Absolutely.
When you're working through something, you think, oh, I think I might be able to do it that way. Well, do try it, because you might have fallen on something that will lend you, you know, through to another. This might not work, but it might, so I'm just going to try it. And then thread again that second bead and pull through. Okay, so in a perfect world, we should have a pendant now sandwiched there, okay?
Yeah.
Which it is. And then all we need to do is, I don't think it's a perfect solution, to be truthful, but you need to bring that down.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then go through. I mean, you could make this as long or as short as you want it to be. You could have a really long length of. I'm just going to chop that end off because sometimes you compromise the
Bit of a
end of
kink.
the wire. We're going to pop one end through that base bead, and then the
believe how
other one
flexible this wire
through.
is.
It is. It's great, and actually, it's much stronger than you would think it would be. This very narrow gauge wire, much stronger. Pop that one through. If it's,
Just popping it through the top bead.
yeah, there it is. Okay. Bring that through. Let's just see if it works. Bring that down to a little bundle down there, like so. And then what we want to do then is to take, see there's a hole in that shrink plastic pendant.
Yeah.
We need to take that one back through and the other one back through the same direction, and then we can then twist it off. Sorry, I'm trying to get this through without putting a shadow
That's okay.
over, because the overhead's right over my head, and if I lean any further forward, you're going to get a
You're
nasty shadow.
I must just say,
Pop it
this
through.
kit is going so quickly. Such an amazing kit, and to get 25 metres of wire in a kit and a DVD, absolutely wonderful. Massive apologies again for the pricing issue, and I'm ever so sorry. It is £27.95, just so you are aware of that. So £27.95, an amazing saving. Great kit for that amazing price. Sorry, Linda.
Right, so we've got a little bundle there now. All we need to do then is to do a little bit of a twist on the back, using the pendant to twist it. Okay. So that now is completely and utterly adhered to the back. Snip it off, it'll be perfectly safe. And then all you need to do then on that little sort of bundle of beads there is to choose one of them. And this one at the top here stands out a little bit more than the
Yeah,
others.
it does, yeah.
And then just pop through the beading thread there, and then just continue up the necklace if you want to use it as a beading thread, or a little piece of wire from one side of the bead to the other,
Yeah.
and then attach to the chain. So that's the first on Jewellery Maker to see whether that actually works, and to be honest, it absolutely does.
Yeah, it does.
It really does work. Other than that, just make your 4 bead weave and attach it with a jump ring through the centre.
I can't believe how well this shrink plastic it slots into this kit so beautifully. It slots into with the genuine gemstone pieces you've made.
Well,
just
you can
wonderfully.
custom make your shrink plastic to,
Yeah.
to whatever subject and to whatever colour that you want, and it just goes through the
Oh, that's
generations.
It's absolutely wonderful, this kit, Linda.
It's a beautiful kit, and
Yeah.
it's gone such a long way.
This is it. I can't believe how much jewellery you've made here. It's
No, I
absolutely
don't think
incredible.
I can actually. I didn't think I'd made that many. In fact, I did leave a piece behind on the shelf at the back, and then turned around and thought, wow, there's another piece there. It
Yeah.
has gone a long way. I think that's the addition of the wire and the addition of chain
Absolutely,
that makes
yeah.
things go a long way. I mean, they've even got a little bit of handbag charm.
Yeah, this is so cute. Look at
Out of
this.
it as well, with some of the chain. So if you've got a little bit of chain left over, you know, think outside the box and just make a little handbag charm or a little phone charm.
And it just looks so pretty. Gorgeous bag charm there. And you've only used a couple of gemstones there.
Yeah.
Oh no, 3 gemstones, a little bit of chain, but it's a shrink plastic. Quite seriously, we've had so many calls about the shrink plastic launch. It's being launched in just a couple of minutes. We're going to do Wall of Fame first. Apologies again for the pricing issue on this kit. It is £27.95, which I'm sure we can all appreciate. Because of the added extras, you're going to be getting the wire, the DVD, and of course those massive genuine gemstones as well. And of course the beautiful jewellery that Linda's made as well. It's an absolutely incredible price. Thank you so much for that demonstration. That's lovely to see the shrink plastic crossing over with the kit. Wall of Fame coming up in just a couple of seconds. number 480 here. Bit of an overexposed.
I think it is overexposed actually, otherwise it looks like it's been in the sun, but we can still see.
But we do get the idea. We do get the idea. This is from Karen in Barnsley. Hi, Karen. Hi, everybody. Merry Crimbo. This is my first entry to the Wall of Fame. It's my first attempt of making jewellery. Oh, wow. Hope you like it. I love your show. I'm so hooked. Karen from Barnsley. Karen, that's absolutely amazing. If that's your first go at making jewellery, that's absolutely awesome. Well done. Absolutely gorgeous there.
I love that tassel dangle.
Isn't that beautiful? It's amazing.
Really lovely. And this is 478 and it's from Laura. Laura says, morning all, this is my third attempt at sending something in. A few weeks ago, Lucy created a lariat necklace, so I decided to have a go. All the beads are Jewellery Maker, that's agate, jasper and calco pyrite, my favourite. Keep bringing us the amazing deals. That's beautiful, Laura, I love it. Just love it. Just really right colours for Christmas, it's beautiful.
Beautiful
really
design
nice,
there, gorgeous. I've got number 477 here, some beautiful chip work here, really, really wonderful. This is from Gillian in Huddersfield, who says, hi, look, Jewellery Maker, here's my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. It's made from amber and sunstone. Wow, you must have gotten quickly with amber.
Yes.
Wow, amazing. Amber and sunstone on memory wire, sterling silver and plated silver copper findings, all from Jewellery Maker. Hope it's good enough for the Wall of Fame. Absolutely, it's gorgeous, Gillian. Keep on doing what you're doing. Love to all, Gillian in Huddersfield. That's absolutely gorgeous. I love the memory wire. I love the fact you've used amber as well. You must have been really quick to get that because
she must have been, that flew out in seconds.
Yeah, it did. Absolutely gorgeous. Well done, and best of luck to you, Gillian. Lovely.
This is number 479. This is a beautiful charm bracelet from June in Carlisle. And this is my entry for the Wall of Fame, and it's a simple bracelet made with morganite nuggets and some gemstones from a bead scoop. I used the rose gold findings and a charm. So there's a little charm down the side.
That's
a little
cute.
charm with a J on.
Yeah.
They're lovely, those are. We've got loads of those, you know, with all the initials. It's the first time I've seen one. It's really, really nice. Apparently the rose gold findings really complement the morganite.
They will do.
Certainly will, won't they? The pinks. That's beautiful.
I love rose gold. It's my favourite precious metal. I love it. This is an amazing bracelet design made. It's number 476. This is just amazing. This has been made by Nikki in Belfast. Hi, Nikki. She says, hi, Jewellery Maker. Thought I'd send you this. Hopefully, it'll make the wall. It's a caged and coiled hematite bracelet that I made using 0.6mm JM wire, JM toggle clasp, and Jewellery Maker hematite from an old bead box. This was this was made for my aunt who lives in Spain and she loves it. I hope you like it too. Merry Christmas to you all. That's Nikki in Belfast. I think the wire work on that is exceptional, and the fact you've used hematite as well is just so beautiful. Isn't that gorgeous?
It is, it's really gorgeous.
Best of luck to you, Nikki.
There's a nice lot of design going on there.
Best of luck to you, Nikki. That's absolutely gorgeous. Now, coming up, we have got the launch of Shrink Plastic. This is something we've been waiting for all year. We finally got everything. It's going to be the most amazing, amazing, amazing product. You're going to see some incredible techniques. You're going to see lovely inner element. Don't go anywhere. Shrink Plastic coming up in just a couple of seconds.
There are 2 easy ways to purchase from Jewellery Maker. You can watch our show on Sky, Virgin, Freeview or FreeSat and call our free phone number where you'll be put through to our friendly help team who can place your order. Alternatively, you can go to our website and click the sign up button. Once you have filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the On Air Now button on the homepage, where you'll be able to see all the products that have been in today's show. You can also use our quick search tool and narrow down your results. Once you have found an item that you like, simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget that you can add as many items to your basket per day for only 1 P&P. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker.
You're invited to the Jewellery Maker Christmas party on December the 15th. Woo! Merry Christmas, everyone! Woo! Right, that's enough. Stop.
Guys.
Get off, Ryan.
Sorry.
Join resin expert Claire John as she guides you through mixing, blending colours, hardening, using resin in jewellery and how to embellish your designs. The full course includes a complete resin starter kit packed full of all the essentials you'll need. All this for just £99.95. For details on course dates and availability, contact our call centre now on 0800 644 655.
The Jewellery Maker gift voucher is now available. If you're looking for the right gift this year, choose the Jewellery Maker gift voucher. Available in £10 and £50 denominations. Call 0845 6588 663 and give the gift of choice this Christmas.
If for any reason you're not satisfied, you have the benefit of our no-quibble money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
Oh, hello. Hello. This is something very, very special. We have been waiting for this incredible product for almost a year. I don't know if anyone from the management team is watching upstairs. If you are, can you come and show us how excited you are about the Shrink Plastic launch, please? Management, Paula, Hannah Osborne, Hannah Oxbury. I'd like everyone. Kirsty, please.
There doesn't seem
Anyone?
much movement.
Do you know what? Please, come to the window. Show us how excited you are about the Shrink Plastic launch. Do you know what? Linda, we've already got people on the phone line. Oh, here we go. It's lovely. Oh, look at this. Here they are. Everyone is very... Everyone is so excited. There is so much work which has gone into this. It's been amazing.
Calm down, Hannah, calm down. We don't want any accidents.
I tell you what, look at them all.
Oh, dear.
It's like a mother's meeting up there. Now, if you're on the phone lines, you can't come in and get this yet. We will give you plenty of we will give you plenty of notice about this before we bring the graphics on screen. Now, Linda, this is something which it's like magic.
It is magic, actually. I think when yes, it can only be described as magic.
How long have you been working with Shrink Plastic,
Well, I
Linda?
think like a lot of people, I did it years and years ago. I think we all started off using Shrink Plastic. It's a similar plastic to, or it is the same plastic that is used in takeaway cartons and things. You know, if inadvertently you put one of those into the oven or somewhere and it goes like that.
It's a technical term.
That's a technical term.
Technical term.
And so consequently, people found out that it was quite entertaining doing something like that years and years ago. And then sort of it was aimed at children for a while because it was so magical.
Just so fun.
And entertaining. And now we've grown it up, and there are a lot of very clever designers out there with Shrink Plastic. There's one particularly in the south of England, and she does the most amazing tiaras and wedding jewellery from it, which are absolutely, I mean, she's the Philip Tracy of Shrink Plastic tiaras and things like that. Amazing, amazing.
Can we see this actually take place? Because
Yeah.
I saw it just before we went live today, and I did one of those really high-pitched squeaks that only dogs can hear. I'll try not to do that when I see this, but it is
Well, let's
it is
just-
amazing. It is incredible.
Right. Well, first of all, this is a little piece of Shrink Plastic that I've already cut in a heart shape because it's got little hearts on it, and this is included in the starter kit. It's called wallpaper. This is quite an exclusive product, to be truthful. So first of all, I've just cut that little heart out. I punched
we
a
can
little
see
hole.
how big
There's a
that
little
is.
hole in it. You can see how big that is now. I'll get the piece I've cut it from, out over here just so you can
You
see
are gonna love
afterwards.
this.
Now, I'm just hoping that the cameraman can keep up because I'm using a heat gun. Heat gun's giving out a lot
This
of
is so
hot air.
exciting.
Never use a hairdryer. It's not hot enough. Don't ever be persuaded
So you have to use a
hairdryer.
heat
You
gun.
have to use a heat gun.
But similarly, don't use a heat gun to dry your hair.
No, no,
'Cause your
definitely
hair will
don't.
burn.
Yes, it will. Now, as the shrink plastic gets warm, you'll see the magic
This
happen.
is magic,
And
it's
just bear with us. It takes a few seconds, and I'm just got to try and keep the.
Are those the right ones
No,
to
you
use?
can. I mean, I use these at home, to be honest, because I find them heavy enough. These are just a pair of plastic wire.
The nylon-coated
the
pliers.
nylon-coated ones.
That's not gonna melt, is it?
No, it won't. No,
Oh.
no, I'm not going to keep it there long enough for that to melt. It won't melt, and it's just to keep this piece of shrink plastic where it is.
So
It
you've got
might
your
fly
heat
away.
mat.
It might fly away. Hopefully, it
Live
won't.
television.
So a heat mat first. Okay, and also, I mean, I've got plenty of surface underneath here, but I also use a hot, what do you call them that you put under your plates at the dinner table, please?
A placemat.
That's the one. Yes, an old placemat underneath, which is also heat resistant. Right, we're off. Turn the heat gun onto the high setting. Hold on to the shrink plastic, and then just about 3 or 4 inches, just keep it gently turning and moving. Every time I move the pliers, you'll find, you see that hole? I don't know if you can see the hole's getting bigger, and it's wanting to move. Okay, and you'll get to a point where, you see, and we start to actually panic. Just keep it there, keep it, see it's doing its really
thing.
quite alarming.
This is amazing.
It's very alarming what it does. And then it gets to the point where...
Oh my goodness me, look at this.
And I then count, at that point, I count mentally 1 to 25.
You can't overheat this,
You
can
can't
you?
overheat it. 1 to 25 mentally, and I know it's gone as far as it will go. Turn your heat gun off,
And look at
and
this.
then just give it a few seconds. Just give it a few seconds to cool. It cools really rapidly. I mean, I could have put some little colourings. We'll go into that later in the show, but I could have coloured some of those hearts with a little glitter pen. But when you get to a point, just gently with the nail, not quite there yet, just let it cool a little bit more. Yeah, you can show the what it was and what it...
So this was the original size.
Yep,
This is amazing.
it's not quite cooled.
That's
It's
okay, I can
getting
pop
there.
it-
Yeah,
I can
it's
pop
there.
it over.
It's cooled now. So
So-
if you want to, let's pick this up with the round nose pliers, and we'll pop
Look
it
at that.
in
How
there. Don't touch it
incredible.
until you're absolutely sure. I mean, it does get hot, and it will stay warm for seconds. It's only seconds, probably up to 60 seconds, and then you can take it up and start to use it. And that's now is virtually a finished product. You could put that onto a chain, onto a necklace. There's lots of things that you can put a little tumble of gemstones from it. You could put another little hole in it. Always put the hole in before you start. And I'll come to that again later. If you don't, I'll give you a trick for that as well. But it's a fabulous product. I'm totally, I think I'm as hooked on this as I am on gemstones.
We have got so many people on the phone lines waiting to see what's going to happen next. Now, I'm going to walk back over, and please, if you love the idea of shrink plastic, and believe you or not, you haven't seen half of it yet. It is amazing. You've got to come in and get this kit. I'm going to walk back over here. Linda, I'm going to leave you for a
Okay.
sec. That was amazing. Isn't it incredible? Now, we're going to show you, we're going to bring the graphics on screen in a couple of seconds. Seriously, this is something we have been waiting and waiting and waiting to launch because we wanted to make sure that all the tools, everything you're going to be getting here is really, really fantastic quality. Now, you've got to be on the phone lines early. There is going to be a queue. It is going to be the most amazing, amazing deal. Don't start calling yet. Only start calling when the graphics are on screen because things are going to go crazy here at Jewellery Maker. Okay? So, shall I show you what you're going to be getting? Shall I show you what you're going to be getting first, Kelly? Okay. So, your brand new Get Started Shrink Plastic Kit. This is something we've been waiting for the best part of a year to launch. And the graphics and the price are going to be on screen in a couple of seconds. You are going to love this. This is the kind of jewelry you can make with it. Believe you and I, the sky is the limit with this kit. Everything you need to get started. We're going to be giving you we're going to be selling the heat gun separately, but everything else that you need to get started to make your very own shrink plastic jewelry, your shrink plastic hobby, is in here. And today, this is your price. £34.95. Oh my goodness me, it's the most amazing kit. It has been priced with a huge saving, okay? I want to show you what you get inside this kit. First of all, let's give the box a bit of a heads up. It's the most incredible quality Jewellery Maker box. You don't get the mug, you get the box. So there's your box, okay? So your very own Jewellery Maker box, okay? Inside, how exciting is this? It's absolutely wonderful. You're going to be getting, now, let me get these out. You're going to be getting different coloured sheets of your plastic, okay? So you're going to be getting black. It's absolutely gorgeous. Now you can use it this way around, or you can use it this frosted way around, and we're going to see both examples a little bit later on. You've got this kind of clear quality, frosted. You've got pink. You've got blue, you've got green, you've got yellow. This is a fantastic, fantastic thing to get involved with. Almost 100 of these have already gone, which is absolutely wonderful, okay? So you've got all of your sheets of plastic. Did it say how many sheets of plastic you're going to be getting here? 10. So 10 sheets of plastic in, you're going to be getting blue, yellow, green, clear, pink. You're also going to be getting black as well. You're also going to be getting your smaller sheets, which you're going to be getting 7 of. Now, all of these look like they're plain. On the back, here we go. On the back, here we go. This is the really exciting part. So you're going to be getting your check. You're going to be getting your spots, your stars. Now you can colour all of these in, and I'll show you how in a second. You're going to be getting flowers, small spots there, and hearts as well, which are absolutely gorgeous. Now, you're also going to be getting, so 7 of these. You're also going to be getting these high quality crayons, so colouring pencils. You're also going to be getting your metallic pens. You're also going to be getting your glitter pens. This is amazing. This is why this is so fantastic, not just for kids, but also if you're into any kind of crafting out there. It's absolutely wonderful. You're also going to be getting your instructions, which are just on a piece of paper like this. And you're also going to be getting 2 different pens. Now you've got your artist sketching pen, which is here. The nib on this is going to be really, really, really fine. So if you want to free draw anything on the back of the plastic, we're going to see some designs that Linda has actually free drawn. If you want to free draw or you want to trace anything, absolutely perfect, because it's a really, really nice fine nibbed pen. And you're also going to be getting another pen here, which is a little bit thicker, so the nib's a little bit thicker. Seriously, we have been wanting to launch this for about a year. It has taken a year to get everything together. Great quality pens, great quality plastics, great quality crayons, everything. We want it to be really, really fantastic quality, and something that, other than the heat gun, you can just literally, you can start doing it. It is almost instant, and the designs can be really, really fun. They can be very, very colourful, or they can be extremely sophisticated, as you've seen in some of these designs here, which Linda has already made, which are just wonderful. It's not just Linda as a guest designer who is really, really into this. It's also loads of our other guest designers. Natalia's actually got a book which we're going to be showing you a little bit later on, which is absolutely wonderful. Linda, this is the most incredible bundle, is it? You literally get everything here. Apart from the heat gun, you literally get everything here,
Everything
don't you?
that you need. Absolutely everything that you need to make anything that you want.
It just looks so... It almost looks like it's too good to be true, doesn't it? It's so simple.
It is, it's very simple, and it's really rewarding, because you can indulge, you can really indulge yourself. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, what you can make using shrink plastic is totally infinite.
It's just, it's
Yeah,
limitless, isn't it?
there's no nose. There's so many, well, we'll talk about it when you come over, about the amount of mediums that you can use within it.
Yeah, and it's the fact that it can be really, really fun, and you can make the most gorgeous Christmas decorations like the ones which Linda's made here, which are absolutely gorgeous. But you can also make some really, really sophisticated pieces as well, like the pieces which Ollie was just showing you a few seconds ago. You know, the jewellery that's arranged on the bust. It can be as grown up, or it can be as basic as you like, and that's a great thing about shrink plastic. It's absolutely beautiful. Now, I've got a lot of you on the phone lines at the minute, a lot of you calling through. I've also got people multi-buying this. It's a fantastic bundle. Believe you and I, we've wanted to bring it to you before now, but we weren't happy with everything that you were getting in the kit. We literally wanted to be able to bring you everything that you needed. The only other thing is the heat gun, which we're going to be bringing you a little bit later on the show. It's going to be an amazing price. I honestly think this is one of those things. It's the next big thing on Jewellery Maker. This just goes over so many different hobbies, so many different crafts, and even if you're right at the beginning stage of your jewellery making hobby, this is something which can go over so many different hobbies, and something which is going to be so rewarding, as Linda said. So just to summarise, in your Get Started pack, you're going to be getting your large box. You're going to be getting your 10 large A4 size sheets of plastic in loads of different colours, which is absolutely amazing. So in loads of different colours there. You're also going to be getting your 7 smaller sheets there, but with all that detailing on the back. You're also going to be getting your colouring in crayons, so your pencils, your metallic sheets, your metallic pens. You're also going to be getting your sparkle glitter pens, and you're going to be getting your 2 different gauge artist pens as well. So one for a little bit more detail, one that's got a bit of a broader nib, and of course your instructions as well, which is just wonderful. The only other thing you need to add onto your order is the heat gun, which we're going to be bringing a little bit later on. $34.95. Honestly, judging by the amount of these that have already gone, and judging by the amount of you that already have come in to get this on the web and on the phone lines, absolutely wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Sorry, what's that, darling? Yeah, absolutely amazing. There are loads and loads of you who've already added this onto their order. And do you know what? We're having lots of people who are not just getting one of these, but getting 2s of these as well, because it's a great thing to do with your family, isn't it, Linda?
Absolutely. I mean, it stretches the generations. It really, really does.
It reminds me a little bit of polymer clay.
Yes,
in the fact that it's
exactly.
really social, it's something where the sky is the limit, you can use it in so many different ways.
Yeah, I mean, it crosses all the mediums of sort of craft, really, doesn't it? But it's really come into its own in jewellery making.
Yeah.
Really, hugely so. Because, I mean, you can use silver leaf on it, gold leaf on it. You can really make it up quite precious.
Yeah. It is something which I think we're going to see a lot more of on Jewellery Maker, and something which certainly with our Wall of Fame entries over the next couple of weeks, I know we're going to be seeing lots and lots and lots of people sending in images which they've made at home, because it's something which is instant. It's something which is really, really nice and easy. Maybe you've had a go at it before. My experience of shrink plastic have been very, very basic up until now, and I have to say this is something which I'm really keen on getting, actually. And members of my family, my cousin, she would absolutely love working with this. She loves wearing her own jewellery. She loves making her own bits and pieces of jewellery, but she's only really used glass beads. But I have seen her use some shrink plastic before. I'm going to recommend that she gets one of those, because I think that's awesome. I think it's wonderful. Now, we're going to put the details of this at the bottom of the screen. There's still some of these available. There is a big queue on the phone lines at the minute. Please do be patient. We will answer your call as soon as we can. You get an extended 30-day money-back guarantee, even on this incredible kit. We've waited for almost a year to bring you this, and it's so fantastic that it's finally here. It's finally available for you to come in and get, and the response has been overwhelming, which is great. Now, next, you are going to need this. If you are going to be making your very own shrink plastic pieces, you are going to need this. It's a Teflon. It's a mat of Teflon. It's basically a heat mat. Now, this incredible heat mat here, absolutely fantastic. You can use it across so many different crafts. Where did I see it the other day? Oh, it was with the silver clay. It was with the new kits that were put together by Natalia. Absolutely wonderful. So your plastic mat. Now, are you going to be getting something else with this, lovely Kelly? What else are you going to be getting? Surely that's all you're going to be getting in this bundle. Yeah? No. We're going to be giving you the heat gun. These two things are essentials. If you're going to be coming in to get this starter pack, these are essentials. You've got your heat mat and you've got your heat gun. Now, as you were saying a little bit earlier on, Linda, this gets so much hotter than a hairdryer. And you've got to make sure that you get a really great quality one, because I can imagine that if you don't opt for quality, there are so many things which can go wrong with things like this. What other crafts can you use heat guns like this for?
We'll use it with stamping, embossing, obviously with, I think with the jewel enamel and the resins,
So there are loads of different things you can use it for.
Yeah, oh yes, it's a good investment, a
fantastic.
really, really good investment.
So you've got your heat mats, you've got your heat gun. Now, this is fantastic. This is a book written by our guest designer, Natalia Coleman, who not only specialises in silver and copper and bronze clay, but also in the most gorgeous medium of shrink plastic as well. This book is absolutely wonderful. Now, Linda, have you had a chance to look through this book?
Oh, I've read it back to front, inside out, and upside down, and that's one of Natalia's examples.
And how have you found this book? Is it easy to?
Yes, it's a Bible.
Yeah, that's fantastic. That's
Yes.
a good thing to hear, actually. Yes. There is a lot of information here, and it goes through the real basics right the way through to...
I mean, the first third of the book literally tells you what shrink plastic is, how it's used, how to use it, what you can do with it. It really is a great little book. It's got and it's all in easy language. It's from somebody somebody like me who creates and crafts. Okay, so we want the things to be easy and not too wordy, really.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what Natalia has done there. It's a great book, beautifully presented in Natalia's own special way. Look.
Yeah, isn't it gorgeous? Now, this book is not available on its own on our website. It's not available at all. The only way you can get this book is with this bundle. It's absolutely wonderful. Oh, some gorgeous templates in the back as well. And just from looking through this book just before the show, it really is just that. I'm somebody who, as Linda was saying, you know, if you are into crafting, it's so much easier to make sense of things if you can see it. It's a beautifully photographed book where you can actually see a lot of Natalia's work, and you can see her, you can actually physically see the process as she goes through it, so it's so easy to follow. So you're going to be getting fantastic shrink plastic, a great book written and brought to you by our lovely guest designer, Natalia Coleman. There she is, looking very glamorous there. So you get the book, you get the heat gun, you get the mat. This bundle and the last bundle, absolutely everything you need to start your own shrink plastic hobby. Now, price-wise, this is something which is brand new to me. I'm not used to selling books on Jewellery Maker. I'm not used to selling heat guns on Jewellery Maker, and even the heat mats. I'm thinking, what kind of price is it going to be? Well, the heat gun, I would have thought it's got to be in excess of, it's got to be way over the £20 mark. You know, it's a really high quality piece here. The book itself, goodness me, that's got to be over the Well, it's got to be over the £20 mark as well. It's absolutely, look at that, it's jam-packed full of instructions in there. Great quality book as well. And then you've got the heat mat as well, which must be, what, 10 or 11 pounds. You are going to get everything here for one great price. And I hope I'm right saying those kind of prices. Because today, this and this gorgeous starter bundle are the two things which, do you know what, that's everything you need. This incredible bundle here with your heat gun, with your book, which is only available in this particular bundle, and the heat mat. Do you want to see your amazing price? Here it is. Everything you can see here, $29.95. Absolutely wonderful. Now you're looking at things here, you're looking at three things here, which, do you know what? It's not like looking at a bundle of gemstones that once you've used them, You're looking at a heat gun. Once you've used it, you can use it again and again and again and again and again. You can use it for every single piece of shrink plastic you ever make. You can use this book for every single piece of shrink plastic you ever make. You can use this heat mat for every single a piece of shrink plastic that you ever make. So look at it a bit like a toolkit. This is something you can use forever. Absolutely 100% forever. The quality is there, the knowledge is there, and knowledge is key with this, and the inspiration is there as well. Everything here is something which you can use again and again and again. You will never need to replenish what you've got in this particular bundle here. This is $29.95 and $29.95 that you won't have to spend again. Just look at this as a toolkit, something that you can use forever. In your shrink plastic hobby, you can use it again and again and again and again and again. In your book, your heat gun, and your mat as well. So if you want to add on to your order the Get Started bundle, which was $34.95, it's not going to cost you any more in P&P. It's not going to cost you any more money. The details for this starter pack is at the bottom of the screen. It's $34.95. You get all of your shrink plastic sheets in there. You get your pens, and you're paying less than £35. An absolutely amazing, amazing, amazing bundle. That bundle in front of you and this bundle here are the two things which, that's it. You can just get going, you can just get started. It's absolutely wonderful. This book looks like it's amazing, Linda.
It's a fantastic book. It really is.
Look at this.
It's superb.
Look, there's the little gingerbread man there. And here he is here. Where are you, mate? Oh, have I taken him off? I really want this gingerbread man. I think he's so cute. There he is. Isn't that gorgeous? Now, a lot of these have gone already. There's a lot of you on the phone lines already, which is absolutely wonderful. We're going to see now just how you make some of these incredible, incredible pieces. Now, I've got this beautiful owl pendant here, which I'll show you in just a few seconds, which I'm going to bring over with me because it's actually featured in Natalia's book. I'm going to bring that over. Have you got all the pens and everything that you needed?
I could just do with a little black marker pen, please. The little silver.
I'll tell you what, I'll bring you this one here. I'll tell you what, she doesn't want much, does she? The silver one or the white one?
The little silver one,
that one.
please.
Brilliant, okay. Or the white one. Shall I just...
yeah, bring them both if you
bring
would,
them both
please.
over. Here we
Thank
go.
you.
Linda, the more I look at this, the more I'm falling in love with this. I think it's absolutely amazing.
It really is. It's stunning what you can make from it. I mean, this is the first time I've sort of grown the product up. It was great to be asked to do it, and I really surprised I mean, I've been shrinking things now for the last 4 weeks. In the nicest possible way. I keep having an idea coming in, I want to go and shrink that, now I want to go and shrink that, and I'm going to shrink that, and then I think I want to colour that with a different medium, and it's the sky's the limit. Whatever you've got, you can use. I just love it.
I think what it will be good to know, and we have already spoken about this, but it was off air, what happens to the colour once you start colouring things in with shrink plastic?
Well, essentially, if we start at the very beginning and say that shrink plastic is a medium, when you finish shrinking the item that you're working on, the size it becomes is the size it was in the beginning, okay? So that, if you've got a 2-inch square of shrink plastic, that once it's shrunk, that is exactly what it was to start with, and then a process has gone through it where it's been stretched in both directions, upwards and across, and then it has a memory retention, and as you shrink it using the heat gun, it has a memory and it goes back to where it started.
So you've got a ruler here.
So
this
it goes back to where it started, okay? So if you imagine, this is a 6-inch ruler, okay?
Okay.
And then this is a 6-inch ruler shrunk.
Ah.
Okay? So consequently, if you're making something that is 6 inches long, then you'll know, say you've got a 6-inch square, then you will know that that is 6 inches shrunk down to a 6-inch square. Okay, so that just gives you an idea of where you're going. So if you've got a heart that's 2 inches across, look on the shrunk ruler, let me pop it round. So we've got 2 inches on here, and there's 2 inches on the ruler.
Okay,
that's exactly right.
Yeah.
So that's the end product side to side. But the thing is, as it shrinks, because the central mass of the product stays exactly the same, it comes down to about 1/3 of its size pre-shrinking, and it gets 9 times thicker because the central mass of the product stays the same. It becomes almost 1/3 of its size when it's shrunk, but 9 times thicker. So that is really nice because it gives you a lot more, even buttons, things like that you can make.
So it gets thicker.
Yeah, exactly.
The detailing as well.
The detailing
gets sharper and crisper, doesn't
exactly.
it?
This is just using the crayons that are in the kit. Okay, now I'll tell you why when you see the other thing that I've got here in my hand after I've shrunk the product. These colours here I put on really, really finely because that is exactly the same circle,
Wow.
size-wise, and exactly the same depth of coloration on there.
So the colour gets stronger.
So the colour gets stronger, and also the detail gets stronger.
Yeah.
And it sort of, if I flop that over, you'll see on the other side of it the stained glass effect.
Oh, it's so
That's the
beautiful.
frosted effect.
Oh, wow.
On the frosted, and then if you flop it over, you've got stained glass effect.
So the detail gets better, the colour gets stronger.
Yes.
You can opt for the frosted or for the shiny surface. And it gets thicker as well. That's absolutely amazing. That's incredible. Can I show some of the detailing on these? Because these are just amazing. Talk to us a little bit about these pieces here, Linda, because I love the detailing on here, and it looks so intricate.
Right, well, I love cameos and silhouettes.
Yes.
So I decided to do a couple of samples using sort of a Victorian chandelier and a silhouette. And then also my niece is mental, absolutely mental about Alice in Wonderland. So she said, Auntie Linda, please do me something that I can use for that. So I decided to do some, which obviously could be used as pendants, or they could be done smaller and used as a little charm bracelets.
I think they're absolutely stunning, Linda, and I can't get over how crisp they are as well.
Exactly.
This really is a great indication of just how crisp these become. The detailing becomes better, it becomes thicker, it becomes more intense. It's just wonderful. It's like when do you know what it reminds me of actually? It's like when you're making a sauce at home, when you're making a sauce and you reduce the sauce down and it gets thicker, it gets more intense, the colour improves as well.
The taste improves everything.
Yeah,
exactly.
it just improves.
Yeah.
Now, I've also got here, which is so pretty, it just shows you the colours of these as well. This is lovely. Talk us through these, Linda. They're
Yes,
so
well,
sweet.
my little granddaughter was around on Saturday morning, and she's got a favourite book of children's favourite stories and nursery rhymes. So I decided together we would do some of her little characters and that. You can see little wee Willy Winky down there.
Yeah, there he is.
And oh, she was mesmerised. She was absolutely mesmerised.
And did you just trace these?
Yes, these are traced, and then I've coloured them in sort of pastel colours. Or everything that was in the kit I've used for colouring. These are basically using the crayons and the fine black ink marker.
So even if you're not arty at all, you could just trace the design?
Absolutely, absolutely.
I think much for that. I played with it all weekend with my daughter.
Did you?
Yes.
And how did you find it,
I was
Ed?
too embarrassed to bring mine in because they weren't as good as she.
But how did you find it though?
It's amazing. So easy.
Really?
Oh yeah. It's the easiest thing
It is.
ever,
It is the easiest.
She was loving it. I
thing,
mean, if you're a little child, then you do need to get an adult.
Yeah, to help with the heat gun. Yeah.
But that's
This is
about
Ed,
it.
by the way.
Yeah.
Hello. Sorry.
That's okay,
I
Ed.
just get excited. I think it's amazing.
I think it's amazing. And was she really amazed by the heating process?
It
that she
looks
loved
like
it?
it's messed up.
Oh, yeah,
You've
absolutely,
messed it
yeah.
up, and then it just
You have a moment
sorts
of-
itself
yeah.
out. I did dress.
For
Then
Sophie.
Rubbed out to Sophie, so she's got a little bag charm.
That's
and
so
then I
cute.
made a perfect Minnie Mouse shape in the heart shape. You know, the exclusive
Yes.
ones. These
Yeah,
ones.
in the
Yeah.
in the
In the heart
wallpapers.
shape,
Yeah.
The heart shape.
Yeah, these ones here.
We've been playing
Did
with.
a Minnie Mouse, and then I came home yesterday and she'd been messing around with it. Goodness knows how much she must have messed about, because they're sturdy things, aren't they?
Oh, absolutely.
She'd managed to snap the ear off my Minnie Mouse.
You can make another one.
I will make another one.
make another
I'll
one,
be
no
making
problem.
plenty. Don't worry about that, and she won't be involved this time.
These are they're absolutely wonderful. I must just say as well, the reason why we don't give you the heat gun with the starter kit is because so many people already have the heat gun, which is used for enamel, which is used for sometimes for resin as well. So that's the only reason why we don't give you the heat gun with the starter kit. So now can we see it? Can we see a demo, please?
Yeah,
Lovely
of course
Kelly.
you can.
We? Because I'd love to see something. It's amazing.
Well, we did that heart, didn't we, earlier? The same one. So shall we do a heart but colour it in with some sparkle?
Yes, I'd love to see
Shall
the
we?
colours. I'd love
Right,
to see how
okay.
this happens.
Right, we've got the heart shape that I've popped out. I've used a template that I've got templates at home. I trace around.
So can you
obviously,
cut
but-
these with scissors or?
Yes, oh my goodness me, yeah, absolutely.
wow.
Right, now when you, let's get a piece of the plane.
Piece of the plane.
Yeah, let's get a piece of the plane and let's just
She sounded a bit harassed.
let's start at the
Yes,
beginning.
Carol.
Yes, yes.
Silly questions.
Right. Now, let's imagine that this is this could be a tracing, you could use this as a tracing. This is the frosted variation of shrink plastic, okay? So it's frosted on one side, you can feel that frosting, it's slightly rough. On the other side, it's very, very smooth, i.e. what I said before, the frosted look, and then that side is very translucent. So you have a double, when you use the frosted variety, you have a double side. You can flip it over and you've got like a stained glass window effect, or you've got that nice frosted effect, okay? Now if I just pop that heart underneath there, now this could be any image at all, any image at all that you that you want to do. It could be, exactly. So what we're going to do now is just straight onto the shrink plastic. We're going to trace around that heart. Don't worry if it's a little bit wobbly on the edge, because as we've explained, the whole thing zips up into more of a definition. Okay, so we've got our little heart shape now. So what I'll do now is I'll just draw in a couple of the little hearts. This is one of the little marker
So you're not being really precise. You're not being too kind of careful. You're being really.
Absolutely not.
You're just going for it.
Yeah, quite quick. So we'll do that, okay? And then don't worry about letting that dry. They dry amazingly quickly, these ink markers do. When you're using shrink plastic and you haven't got a roughened surface, i.e. the frosted variation, then you can use a 40 grade sandpaper just to roughen them over, because any medium that you're putting on your pens and things likes to have something to adhere to. It's not absolutely necessary if you're, well, in fact, it's not necessary at all if you're using permanent ink markers. Anything that's a permanent ink marker, you don't have to worry about having that frosted surface at all. But if you've just got a little block of, say, 40 grit sandpaper, and do a cross hatch over it. In other words, don't do this. You sort of go up and down like that, and then like that, north to south, west to east, and so that you've just got, and then after you've done that, if you're using the sandpaper, just rinse the plastic under the tap. Okay, and just wipe it off so that you haven't got any loose grit on there. Fantastic. So what we're going to do now is just literally cut that out.
Now this is wonderful. We've had a lot of interest on the website and on our phone lines as well. We've also had people who have been commenting on Facebook saying, you know, what a great kit this is. It looks absolutely fantastic. I must just say the difference between this particular kit and other kits which you might be able to get is this. It is the wallpaper.
Yes.
Now this is exclusive to this kit, isn't it?
Yes, very exclusive.
There is no other kit that we're aware of where you can get this variety of wallpaper. So you're going to be getting your squares, your hearts, your circles, your spots, your flowers.
Necklace.
And you can actually see how beautifully they've been used in this particular necklace. So you can use these wallpapers so easily. Look at that, isn't that gorgeous? I just love that. It means that you can just do basic shapes. You don't have to do loads of intricate designs, and that's just going to get your confidence up so you can go on to more advanced things if you want to.
Yeah, you can make it as simple as you want, or you can make it as detailed as you want. It's just entirely, this is the beauty of this product. It's very much your creativity will really come alive using it, and you won't be able to put it down. When you come to cut the shrink plastic out, okay, we've got our edge there. Now what I tend to do is cut just outside of that edge. Okay. Okay, we're going to cut just outside. Shrink plastic really does like bold design, okay? So when we come to this little point on the heart, okay, as it goes in there, we're just going to move the shrink plastic round. Okay, we're just going a little bit more. Move the shrink plastic round, okay, not the scissors, and continue working round.
Oh, why is that?
Okay, it's always best when you're cutting something. Anything at all that you're cutting, this works in every creative hobby that you're using scissors with. Move the item, not the scissors. Okay, so move, just literally move the item around so that the scissors follow your movement, and then just snip it off.
Gorgeous.
And then I've got a little hole punch here, which most people who do cards and things, we are getting these in stock. They're just a bit late coming, unfortunately. Whereby it's got a little clear base. So I pop that heart in, and when I see that, sorry, let's get it in there. When I see that, you can, just because it's got that clear base there, you can see as it comes in, and then I just pop my hole in there.
Oh, perfect.
Okay. Now, do that before you shrink the image, whatever you're using, put your hole in. If you forget and you think, oh, I really love that image, I don't want to do it again, heat a needle using the heat gun. Get a needle, like a darning needle, and put the darning needle into some pliers, hold the heat gun onto the needle until the needle, after about 2 minutes, it's going to be hot, and then you can go in and make a hole in the shrunk plastic.
Ooh,
okay, that's if
wow.
you've forgotten, and they think, oh, I don't want to do that again. Just heat a needle up using the heat gun.
Good tip, fantastic.
Right, now with these little hearts that I've put inside this image, I'm just going to use the beautiful glitter pens that we've got in the
just
kit
stunning,
as
aren't
well. So I'm just going to colour in, again quite
Oh,
roughly.
wow, look at that.
Don't worry too much about it, because this detail is really going to
Sharpen up.
sharpen up hugely so. Let's put a few little dots in. Do what you, I mean, sky's the limit, absolute limit.
Draw names on there,
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
put dates on there.
Absolutely.
Just love it, absolutely love this.
Right, now the fun bit again is turn your heat gun on,
Don't
hold
forget
it down.
the heat gun available in this bundle which we're offering you at the bottom of your screen for $29.95.
About 2 or 3 inches away, and don't forget the fact that you cannot, absolutely cannot overheat it.
That's such a good thing
Right.
to know, isn't it?
You can't go too far at all.
Look at that! Now that looks like it's curled up and that's
Yeah,
it.
beyond repair, doesn't it? Let's hope it isn't.
Oh, Linda, this is amazing.
Sorry, I just have trouble holding it there for camera, so I'll do that. Okay? So there we go. If you find, so now I'm doing my mental
is so
count of
cute.
1 to 25, just for complete knowledge that has shrunk as far as it's going to go. Okay, turn off the heat gun, and I will use our box. If it has got any little indentations, quick bang with a book or a heavy object, whatever, anything that's your husband's head, anything you like. Right? And
It's not very nice,
Don't
Linda.
tempt me. Right, and then we've got to wait a few minutes or a few seconds for that to cool down. It is hot, it is a hot product. Okay, so be careful. I mean, burn your fingers. So just be a little bit of patience at this
I
at
just
this
love
point
this.
now, okay?
Absolutely wonderful.
And then, there we go.
Oh!
Let's pop it into the round nose pliers, which is probably the best. So, there's the shrunk heart.
Look at this. Isn't that incredible? Isn't that
that's
wonderful?
The image that it came. Obviously, you know, you can really be as detailed as you can see from those images I've done
Yeah.
earlier. You can be as detailed as you want to be, or as stylistic as you want to be. I really love Art Deco and Art Nouveau, and I tend to do a lot of designs using those type of images, because that's what I really enjoy them.
Well, this is, Linda, it's the fact that it can be so grown up.
Exactly, it's
which is
incredibly
wonderful.
grown up. I mean, on this one, this is off the wallpaper here, just
Yeah,
because
these-
we can. Shall we do it again?
These wallpapers are great, aren't they?
The use of shrink plastic there's just nothing that you can't do with it. I mean,
Yeah.
you know the little charms that you want to make to put on wine glasses. Again, you know, you could make those with shrink plastic. Tags, special tags for birthday, anything that you can think of. I'm sure that you can put shrink plastic. A piece of shrink plastic will work for that, and it's so personal.
It really is. It's absolutely
so
stunning.
let's just shrink this one down and see how the gold comes up again, because it doesn't take long.
There are details on the screen for the for the large bundle where you get the box, you get the 10 lots, where you get the 10 lots of the plastic sheeting. You then get the 7 smaller sheets. You then get all your pens as well, and that is £34.95. And don't forget those exclusive wallpapers only available in this kit, which Linda's actually melting at the limits. And details at the bottom of your screen for £29.95, and that is for your heat gun, for Natalia's book with loads and loads and loads of inspiration there, and of course the heat mat as well, and that's for less than £30. So just add them to your order. It's been so popular already, Linda.
There was like a little sparkle that that you get from those little glitter guns. Glitter pens. I'll lift that up in a minute. But there's lots of mediums that you can use. We will move on probably with DVDs, workshops, etc. With things that you can use and what you can do. You can form 3D images, you can bend the product, you can make flower buds, there's like the calla lilies.
So you can actually bend it then as
yeah,
well?
oh yes, you can bend it, you can fuse it, you can glue it with 2-part resin glue, etc. And at the end of the day, actually as well, if you're making, say, a bracelet or a pair of earrings and you want each image to be the same, then make sure that you cut those images on the same piece of shrink plastic. Don't think I'll use that little bit I've got left over. They're all slightly different. Okay, so if you want to make 2 mirror images, cut them from the same piece of plastic and possibly bake them in the oven, because you can use the oven as well. Your temperature for the ovens is about 135 to about 160, 275 Fahrenheit to 325. Put them on the heat mat, the baking sheet. Foil sometimes crumples and can affect the back of the plastic, I feel, if it's a little bit sort of compromised. But you can watch the magic happen in the oven as well. So you can do numerous pieces at once in the oven. They only take about 2 to 3 minutes, that's all. In the oven.
Fantastic.
But go with, I mean, in the pack you will find that there are the shrink plastic manufacturer's instructions. Okay, so read those through and adhere to those as well.
I just think this is amazing. The response has been absolutely wonderful. It's been overwhelming. It's something which we have waited to bring to you for about a year. We finally got everything together, and Linda, the jewellery which you've created and the pieces which you've created is absolutely amazing.
It's just so exciting. I mean, just watching the shrinking is exciting.
Yeah.
But what you can actually make using it is just, I mean, every time you turn a page over in a newspaper, in a Sunday supplement, you think, oh, I love that image. Onto a piece of shrink plastic.
Gorgeous.
Amazing.
Stunning. Right, fantastic. So there's been a lot of you on the phone lines, a lot of you calling through, a lot of you getting involved on our website as well. It's been a really, really, really fantastic shrink plastic launch. It's been wonderful. And we are going to be catching up with Linda a bit later on and seeing even more of these beautiful pieces as well. Where are we going over here? I'm going over here. How are you getting on with your challenge, Linda?
Oh, I forgot that.
She's had a lot on her plate this morning, I tell you what. It's been absolutely amazing though. So please do add those shrink plastic goodies onto your order. They're absolutely wonderful. A great idea as a Christmas present. And something so different as well. It's just absolutely wonderful. Where are we going now, sweetie? Oh, this one here. Fantastic. Going over now to our first incredible brand new strand. Now, with the bundle we bought you earlier on with all this gorgeous multicolour agate, I think this strand just fits in absolutely beautifully. Have a look at these together. Absolutely stunning. This brand new strand of kite-shaped agate, absolutely wonderful. You've got your 3 really, really large strands here that we bought you a little bit earlier on for that amazing price of £14.95. Now come in and get this incredible strands here. Gorgeous, cracked agate, which has been dyed these wonderful, wonderful, bright, intense tones. I can imagine this with wonderful shrink plastic. I think it'll make the most amazing pendant at the bottom of the design, maybe even in earrings as well, or in bracelets, or even in a really, really funky ring. You've got some stunning colours here. You've got reds, purples, greens, oranges, blues. Absolutely wonderful. It's a nice big carat weight as well. Now, we haven't got very many of these at all. Get it in your basket when you can. You're going to be getting your extended 30-day money-back guarantee. In my personal opinion, I'll probably get 2 or 3 strands of these. Get them home, then decide which ones you want to keep, and then maybe send the other ones back if you really want to. A brand new when you can, or get involved on our website. Here is your incredible deal today. Enjoy. £5.95. Absolutely wonderful. Under £6 for your gorgeous dyed cracked agate. Well done. A really, really, really awesome deal there. Well done. So many wonderful tones in here. So many wonderful colours. And you know, if you want to get your kids involved with making genuine gemstone jewellery as well, absolutely perfect. And you've got a tone in here and a colour in here which will suit almost anyone. You really, really, really have. So even if you're going to be using just the blues or just the greens or just the reds or the purples and you want to save all the other gemstones for a rainy day, you can do that, no problem at all. It's so fantastic to be able to bring you genuine gemstones for this kind of price as well, less than £6 for a genuine gemstone strand. You're not looking at anything fake or synthetic here. Yes, it has been dyed, but you are looking at a natural genuine gemstone which has been dyed, which is absolutely wonderful. Well done. Hold those lines or give us either give us a call or get involved on our website there. Well done. Absolutely awesome. Well done. Now, moving on now. Sorry, say that again, Kelly. What colours are they, lovely? Sorry about this, everyone. I've got loads of bundles down here. And rondelles. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Generally discombobulated, that's me. You know, it's one of those things, isn't it? Doesn't take a lot to confuse me. Honestly. So, beautiful multicolour jasper plain rounds here. Beautiful 4mm rounds that you're going to be getting here. Absolutely stunning. You're then going to be getting center drilled nuggets of fancy jasper as well. So absolutely beautiful. So you're going to be getting, on your bloodstone, your fancy jasper nuggets, and then twisted ovals. This goes so well with Linda's challenge, doesn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. These wonderful fiery tones, this gorgeous kind of maroon sheen you're going to be getting on this beautiful strand of twisted ovals. It's absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? Really, really amazing quality here. 3 really, really nice big strands here. I think they all lend themselves to different pieces of jewellery, maybe earrings and bracelets. Maybe a gorgeous stretchy bracelet, maybe something wonderful like a beady bead, or maybe even spacer beads with those 4mm rounds as well. So you've got 3 really, really exotic looking strands here. Perfect stash utensils. And don't forget, these bundles are about making you savings. Not necessarily about using all the gemstones together, but about making you massive, massive savings. A brand new bundle today. Give us a call when you can or get involved on our website, because we're going to go really nice and low. Here is your deal today. Don't forget your extended 30-day money-back guarantee. Hundreds of carats of genuine gemstones here. It's all about savings. It's all about making you massive, massive savings with this incredible bundle. Do you want to see a price? You're going to love this. Brand new bundle today. Oh yeah, that has got to be the lowest price I think I've ever seen for a 3-strand pack. That is $7.95. Have you ever seen $7.95 for a 3-strand pack,
Never.
Linda?
No, never. Never.
I think $9.95 is the lowest price I've ever seen for a 3-strand
And
pack.
it's got my favourite 4 mils in.
See? It's got your 4 mils in as well,
Yeah,
Linda.
absolutely.
Do you wish you were sitting at home today?
No.
With a cup of tea?
No.
No.
No, because I've jotted that code down now and I've got a mobile.
See, she's so naughty. She's so naughty. But we love her. She's very, very naughty though, is our Linda. Yeah. £7.95. That has got to be one of the lowest prices, if not the lowest price I've ever seen for a 3-strand pack. And the only time I think I might have ever seen $7.95 for a 3-strand pack, it's been on the Late Show, and it's been a clearance bundle, which maybe we've only got 20 of or 10 of. $7.95 for all 3 strands here. How many pendants are you going to be getting out of this? How many statement pendants are you going to be getting out of this gorgeous strand? Well, there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. There's approximately 12 of these enormous, enormous jasper ovals on this one strand. So, you know, the sky is the limit. Why not try using it with your shrink plastic? Why not try using it with all those different mediums we've been bringing you over the last week? Maybe the maybe the Humikimo, maybe the Scale Mail, maybe the Lazy Daisy. We bought you loads and loads and loads of specialist launches over the last few days. £7.95, the most incredible opportunity for a 3-strand pack here. Have you ever seen a 3-strand pack go to £7.95? I tell you what. Only on Jewellery Maker, I think, can you get deals like this. Absolutely wonderful. You've got your extended 30-day money-back guarantee. You've got something so wonderful here for less than £8. Well done. Hold those lines. A great deal there. Now, we've got another bundle. Goodness me. Wow. Oh, wow. Ooh. This is called Pearly Queen. Oh my goodness me. Wow. Clear quartz 6mm rounds. You cannot get a more delicate or a purer gemstone than clear white quartz. It's completely colourless. It's got the most beautiful, stunning clarity. You put this with any colour and it will just go. You put this with any quality and it will just go. This is a clear quartz strand, 6mm plain rounds. You've also got another strand of clear quartz. These are big, big centre drilled nuggets. Absolutely delicious. These are enormous. They're between 13 by 9 to 16 by 12 millimeters in diameter. A huge amount of carats here. How many hundreds of carats? 500 carats of clear white quartz nuggets. Now, there is a strand here of, if I didn't know better, I would probably call these almost Akoya pearls. These are some of the most perfect. They're not necessarily perfectly round, but they've just got that beautiful petite size. They're wonderful. You don't see pearls very often like this on Jewellery Maker, which are really, really petite. They've got the most wonderful size and shape on them. Look at them. Potato pearls, 5 by 4 millimeters. Now, these are going to make the most perfect pair of earrings, aren't they? The most beautiful bracelet. How many pairs of earrings can you make out of a strand of pearls like this? It's the most delicate strand of pearls. Now, if you were to come in and get all 3 strands of these gemstones separately, it would be costing you over £20. You are getting all 3 strands here. And these are beautiful pearls, aren't they, Linda?
I've just looked up at them and I thought, when did you get in?
They're stunning, aren't they?
They are amazing.
They're so petite, aren't they?
They're so beautiful. And you know, the more petite a pearl is, the more beautiful somehow it looks.
I think so.
Doesn't it?
It's like it's a bit like shrink plastic, actually. It becomes more intense, doesn't it? The glow becomes more intense.
It's stunning. I mean, that for a winter wedding or any sort of a winter function that you're looking for jewellery.
Yeah.
It's just beautiful.
It really is stunning, isn't it?
I'm going to jot that one down too.
You got 3 beautiful strands here. You think she's joking? She is actually looking for a pen so she can jot down the code.
I got my pen.
3 beautiful strands here. Your genuine freshwater culture pearls, your white quartz. It's a brand new bundle today. It's NLGC27, just so you know, Linda.
Thank you very much.
Today it's yours, not for over £20. Have a look at this price today. I don't think you're going to be able to believe this. £11.95. Honestly, just for this one strand of pearls. If you were to see this one strand of pearls in a bracelet, how much would you expect to pay for that bracelet? Yesterday I was selling I was selling lots of pieces of jewellery. I was selling beautiful pearl bracelets with stunning silver findings for around about £15 each. I'd be more than happy to pay £15 for a pearl bracelet made out of this, and maybe with a little charm in it with some sterling silver findings. £11.95 for the entire bundle. For the entire bundle. As Linda said, great for a winter wedding. Great, fantastic, beautiful. And when you get pearls which are this kind of size and shape, it's almost, their beauty is almost intensified. It's absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? Well done. Less than £12. Now, what would this go with that we've got coming up later on? How about the most amazing strand of moonstone that we have coming up later on in the show? This is some of the best white moonstone I've seen on Jewellery Maker. It's coming up in the 12 o'clock hour. If you want to go totally the opposite though, why not try putting it with another brand new strand we've got coming up in the midday hour? genuine natural garnet coming up in the midday hour as well. Absolutely wonderful. We've got loads and loads and loads still to come. We've still got brand new kits still to come. We've got brand new bundles. We've got brand new strands. Loads coming up in just a couple of seconds.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
If for any reason you're not satisfied, you have the benefit of our no-quibble money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
In the Sunday Times, we've just been announced as the fastest growing private company in the whole of Britain. Thank you very much for buying all of your beautiful gemstones direct from us.
The Jewellery Maker gift voucher is now available. If you're looking for the right gift this year, choose the Jewellery Maker gift voucher. Available in £10 and £50 denominations. Call 0845 6588 663 and give the gift of choice this Christmas.
My Journey competition is where you get to share your Jewellery Maker journey of 2012. Whether you've just started a new hobby with us or we've introduced you to a new technique, we want to hear your story. Email to myjourney@jewellerymaker.com or send your story to My Journey, Eagle Road Studio, Moonsmote, Redditch, B98 9HF. Closing date for all entries is Saturday the 15th of December. The winner will be announced on the 1st of January morning show and will win a silver tier course voucher. So, what's your story?
Hello, we're back. Ah. Oh yes, we're back. Do you know something? Today has been the most amazing show. We've had shrink plastic, we've had the most amazing prices, the most amazing bundles, and we've got the most amazing kits as well. Oh my goodness me. Yeah, we brought you the early bird special, which is the green kyanite. We've got garnet still to come, we've got moonstone still to come, we've got more kits still to come, we've got more bundles still to come, we've got mookaite still to come. Is there anything we don't have on the show today, Ollie? Tins of beans. Do we have any tins of beans today? Go and get some tins of beans. Then we will literally have everything. It's off down the shop. We have literally got everything in this bundle. Sorry, in this kit and in our bundles. Right, okay. Where are we going now, Kelly? Now, Kelly, you've seen mookaite before, haven't you? Have you heard my rubbish Australian accent? Did you think it was all right? I've got an amazing natural genuine gemstone here, all the way from one location. Linda, do you know where this incredible gemstone is from?
No. That's all I can say, I'm afraid. No.
It's from the Mooka Creek. It's from the Mooka Creek in Australia.
Oh.
Do you know what? You can't get the staff, can you? Trying to get us to do an Australian accent. Does that sound remotely Australian? It's worse than mine. Worse than mine. It's totally and utterly natural. Now, when I first got introduced to this gemstone, which was a number of years ago, almost 5 years ago, honestly, I didn't actually believe that that this gemstone could be entirely natural, because how can I have a strand of gemstones that's got red and purple and orange and pink and blue? How can it have all of these gorgeous colours in it but still be natural? Well, you are looking at a gemstone which has taken hundreds, thousands, millions of years to form, and a genuine gemstone which, because it comes into contact with loads of elements, loads of minerals, different pressures, different temperatures, different humidities, that all determines the kind of colour you're going to be getting here. There is nothing, and there is no way on earth you would ever be able to replicate the beauty that there is in this incredible gemstone strand with anything synthetic. This is entirely natural. This is Mother Nature at her very, very best. These are twisted ovals of mookaite. This is perfect for this time of year because it's wonderful, wonderfully autumnal, wonderfully spicy as well for this time of year. Those gorgeous mulled wine colours, those gingerbread colours, all of those wonderful wintry spicy colours which are everywhere at the minute. Not only that, but those kind of camel colours which are everywhere at the minute in fashion are just so prevalent in this incredible strand. Now, this is a brand new strand, okay? We've never brought this to air before. I know how many of you love mookaite, and I know how many of you are probably going to be coming in to get not just one strand of this, but 2 or 3 strands of this. Now, right at the beginning of when we brought you mookaite, what kind of price can you remember seeing for it? For a strand of mookaite, it really could be anywhere between, goodness me, $9.95 to maybe $14.95, depending on the size and quality. This has got that gorgeous quality. This has got that beautiful size and shape to it, and of course, it's been highly polished as well. It's a sign of our buying power, though, that we can bring you prices like this for mookaite. It's a brand new strand. Give us a call or get involved on our website because it's $7.95. Yeah, $7.95 for mookaite, for a totally natural, genuine gemstone. When you've got something which is totally natural, there's no intervention at all. This is absolutely 100% natural. Normally, you pay through the roof for things which are totally natural, don't you? I mean, you do though, don't you, Lindy? If you've got something which is natural, which is Mother Nature, you'd expect to pay 2 or 3 times more, wouldn't you?
Well, yes, of course you would, because to be honest, it's dependent on so many facts, isn't it? The fact that, you know, if you can get it, when you can get it, if it's there, it's not like making it.
Exactly.
Or manufacturing it.
Precisely. Yeah. It's something which is natural. $7.95 for an entirely natural, genuine gemstone strand. And like I said to you a little bit earlier on, and we were discussing this with Linda, it's so easy to forget that sometimes you're working with genuine gemstones because you don't attribute prices like $7.95 with genuine gemstones. No way, Jose. Maybe with glass beads, yeah, maybe with synthetics, but not with genuine gemstones, natural genuine gemstones. A price like $7.95 just seems ridiculous, doesn't it? But here on Jewellery Maker, it is about shocking and amazing you with these price points. It's about making you huge savings, and it's not about us making lots and lots and lots of money. No way. It's about us bringing you these incredible gemstones at the very lowest price we can. Working here is actually one of the first, and it is one of the first environments that I've worked in where I'll sit down with my producer and we will look at a strand and say, how low can we go? What's the very lowest price we can take this down to? Normally, in a sales environment, you would be in the situation where people say, oh, what's the very most we can get? What's the best price we can do? What's the highest price we can achieve? We don't think like that at all here on Jewellery Maker. It's what's the very lowest price we can achieve? What's the lowest price we can go down to? So then everyone's a winner. All these strands go today, and you get them for the most amazing price. You've got an extended 30-day money-back guarantee, which is absolutely wonderful. Well done, less than £8 for your gorgeous, genuine, natural mookaite there. Well done, hold those lines. Yeah, I love it. I love it. Now, how about we bring you, we're only to our second new kit. It's amazing. We've crammed so much in today to this incredible show already, haven't we? Now, lovely. Thank you very much, Cassie. It's beautiful. Now, how about we bring you our second brand new kit? In the early days on Jewellery Maker, we used to bring you kits where you would get 3 strands. Did we ever do any 2-strand kits, Linda? Yes. We did. So we brought you kits with either 2 strands or 3 strands. I remember the day when we brought you our first 4-strand kit. Oh my goodness me. Everyone was so excited. It was, you're getting 4 strands in a kit. Oh my goodness me. Just, can you remember that excitement? Okay. Just harbour that feeling for just a moment. Now, in this kit, black, crackled, frosted agate. I think this is such a dramatic gemstone. I just love it. It reminds me of the midnight sky when you see pictures or you see footage, or maybe you've actually seen one before, an electrical thunderstorm, and you see those incredible bolts of lightning in the sky, and they just look absolutely wonderful. It's a very bewitching gemstone. It's so dramatic, isn't it? 330 carats of black frosted crackled agate, plain, 12mm rounds. These are big. They're so dramatic. Now, because you're working with effectively a black and white gemstone, these are fantastic for your, these are fantastic stash essentials. We put this kit together not just for people who have been watching Jewellery Maker for years and years and months and months and months, but also for beginners, and I'll tell you why in a few seconds. Well, it'll become apparent. You're also going to be getting a strand of white howlite. Now, again, a really dramatic gemstone. I think that howlite can look like the moon on a cloudless night, because you have this wonderful round genuine gemstone with these wonderful black and silver and grey mineral additions all over them. It does look like the moon. Absolutely gorgeous, like those craters that you get. And it's absolutely wonderful. Look at how natural and beautiful that is. So I've got a bit of pen on my finger from the shrink plastic launch, sorry. It's absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? You've got 2 really wonderful strands there. Both of them are stash essentials. You can use them in this kit. You can use them separately from this kit. It's entirely up to you. How about we bring you a wild card? This is a real wild card. This is something which is totally different. You've got black agate with white quartz. These are enormous rice beads here. Really, really, really nice and big. Black agate with white quartz. These are really nice big rice beads here. Perfect for pendants, perfect for bracelets. You can do a bit of a ladder weave with these and they look amazing. You're getting approximately 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of these on a strand. Now, the great thing about a kit like this is already I can see this is a great kit for beginners, because you've got black and whites here, so there's no colours which might confuse you a little bit, thinking, all right, you know, there are certain colours which I don't want to put together. You can literally put these gemstones in any order and they're just going to go. I've got another strand here. Oh yeah, this is getting even better. Black, gorgeous. 4mm, there we go. Black agate 4mm faceted rounds, black agate. Now look at how glossy that is. Look at how amazing this strand looks next to this much, much larger strand. And these 2 strands here, it just looks sparkly. It gives it that extra bit of elegance, doesn't it? This is a 4-strand kit. Looks wonderful, doesn't it? You've got your 925 sterling silver findings. You've also got your beading thread, your elastic, your monofilament. Wouldn't it be amazing? Wouldn't it be amazing if you'd got just one more bit for this kit? I mean, this is all wonderful. Great kit for beginners, great kit if you want to push yourself, great kit for night or for daytime. Genuine, freshwater, cultured pearls. These are such a high quality strand here. Your strand of genuine freshwater cultured pearls. These are around about 8mm in diameter. They are huge, absolutely enormous. This one strand of pearls on its own, I would think 17, 18, 19 pounds, and quite often I've spoken to Linda about this in the past. Faux pearls, imitation pearls, fake pearls can sometimes cost you more than genuine strands of pearls on our website here at Jewellery Maker. Now, if you were to put everything here together, everything here. In fact, no, let's just focus just on the strands, actually. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strands of gemstones. 5 strands of gemstones just on their own. £31.95. Just for the 5 strands of genuine gemstones. You're not just going to get the gemstones there. You've got all your beading essentials. You've got your 925 sterling silver findings. Do you want to see your price today? for all 5 strands of gemstones, which would be costing you over £31, and your findings and your beading essentials. Today, this entire kit, which is brand new and only available till 9 AM tomorrow morning, have a look at your price. $21.95. If you were just to come in and get the gemstones on their own, that's a saving of £10. But you're coming to get all these gemstones and the findings and your beading essentials, the most amazing price. Everything together in this kit would cost you close to £50. You've got everything here with your beading essentials, with your and these 95 sterling silver findings are so supreme. You've got serious quality with your 95 sterling silver findings. These are precious metal findings you're going to be getting here. Oh yeah, 925 sterling silver findings with all your beading essentials and 5 strands of genuine gemstones. Now I have to say, Linda, this kit really appeals to me because I'm quite a beginner when it comes to making. I think not only is this kit going to be great for beginners, but also if you want to push yourself a little bit more, don't you think?
Oh, well, I can't get over the price actually. 5 strands including pearls.
Well, this is it.
I can't get over that.
Do you know what? Even if that was a 5-strand bundle, $21.95 would be amazing. But then you get your findings as well, and there's silver findings.
Silver findings, exactly.
Exactly.
It's amazing. I can't think jewellery makers making a lot out of that, other than friends.
Exactly. Yes, and this is out of this, hardly making any money at all. We're just making friends. And we and that is quite often the way that we work here on Jewellery Maker, because we think, you know, let's price our kits so it's going to appeal to everyone, whether you're a real beginner, whether you are somebody who's made lots and lots of jewellery in the past. And the jewellery that you've made, Linda, is absolutely beautiful.
Well, that crackled agate, frosted crackled agate, is something else. I tell you, I haven't seen anything quite like it. I've seen it in other colours, but I love it in this monochrome look. Look how unusual and how beautiful that is. It's just a great mix of gemstones in this kit. With the howlite and that frosted cracked agate is just superb. And then you've got your backdrop of those really vital looking rice beads. I can't think of another word because they're very vital to me. Those are, they stand out, and they, you know, you can make a feature of just one, as I have done there with those tiny, gorgeous, little, fabulous, wonderful little black 4 mils.
They are gorgeous, though, aren't they?
So that's mixing sort of tiny gemstone and then large gemstone to an effect, really. And then when I say the black and white that goes on in this frosted gemstone.
I know what you mean about the frosted
I don't think you
agates.
could manufacture that look.
No, I don't.
Because again, each sort of little crackle and frosting is so different.
It's so unique, yeah.
That
it's completely unique.
It's just interesting, isn't it?
Absolutely, and I totally agree with you. These frosted agates you're going to be getting here, it's almost like an inky blue colour you're going to be getting rather than a black.
It is, that's right.
But they're so different, they're so unusual.
It takes that deep sort of black away, but replaces it with, I mean, I know there are lots of blacks, but that replaces it with the most beautiful shade of black, if there is such a thing.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
With the highlight, and certainly with the pearls as well, because you've got this nice matte finish on here, and then the pearls and the necklace over there. You've got that gorgeous pearlescent sheen, but it still sits beautifully against that matte.
It just does, doesn't
finish.
It? That is such a wonderful combination. Look at this. Quite often in the gem world, opposites do attract, and than the gemstones you've got here. That just looks amazing. I love that.
That really confirms that gemstones work with gemstones.
Yeah, precisely. They really, really do. You've made a lot of pieces here, and the quality is just so pretty. These earrings here, which look so elegant, They're real shoulder dusters, aren't they? But I can see they're made using eye pins, your shepherd's hook findings. That's actually quite a nice, simple pair of earrings to make, isn't it?
It is, but it's letting the findings do some of the work.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the gemstone is the star, but it's given it a nice stage to work on.
Well, the fact that you're using 925 sterling silver findings, they deserve that stage, don't they?
There is something knowing about silver.
Yeah, I know
definitely. You know, I mean, I can tell now working with all the different findings we do here at Jewellery Maker, but I can see silver. straight away. I do know it's silver, even if it's not there on screen, I'll know it's silver.
That's interesting.
It's got that smoothness to it, that vitality.
It's got a smoothness to it,
somehow,
and it's so reflective as well.
Yes.
It's the shiniest. It's the most reflective precious metal on Earth. So you've got something here which, even if you were looking at silver-plated copper, it wouldn't have that same shine. It would still look absolutely gorgeous, and many people wouldn't be able to tell the difference. But if you're someone like Linda who works with genuine gemstones day in, day out, and works with our findings day in, day out, you will be able to tell the difference. Now, as far as technique goes, Linda, what do you want to show us?
I just want to look at these, to be honest.
She loves it, doesn't she?
Yeah, I just want to look at them. They just fascinate me.
This isn't like coming to work with you, is it?
No, they're so organic. They're just, there's a nice weight to them as well. Just fascinate me. Right, okay, let's get back to the job. Right, we've sort of demonstrated how to use a beaded bead technique earlier as a form of a bail.
Yeah.
On the bracelet down there, with the howlight, I've used it as it's meant to be used as a beaded bead, but using it as a charm.
Ah.
And then the cracked agate then is just put together with the eye pins and head pins, and making a longer charm. I just think that's quite in vogue at the moment. I mean, obviously I'm always looking at jewellery wherever I am in shops and that, but multi-charms on a stretchy seem to be very big at the minute, and I think it's because they're easy to wear, and obviously because they're easy to wear, they're normally quite easy to make.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's basically, that is a stretchy bracelet, which we all know how to make. But if you don't, actually at the NEC when we did Hobbycraft, I think that was one of my busiest workshops, was a stretchy. And I was, I was really quite amazed at how people, wow, I did all that little technique, all that little touch. Oh, right, wow. And one lady was going back, she runs a church group, and she bought loads of elastic from us, and loads of strands of gemstone, and loads of the bead scoops, and she was going back that very same night to teach them all how to do. They were sort of fairly, I think it was a disabled workshop she was running that night, and she said they're just going to so enjoy it, and it's going to be therapeutic, and they are actually going to end up with something that they've made and they can wear.
How lovely.
And the stretchy worked really well. So, I mean, basically take a length of the elastic, and then on the one end you can see just there I've just tied an overhand knot. That's basically my stopper knot. Okay, that's just an overhand knot, my stopper knot, so that just stops the beads from falling off. Okay, now thread on how many beads that you require, bearing in mind the most, I think the approximate average is about 6.5 to 7 inches for a wrist. Okay, so if you're making for people, you're going to be okay if you use that measurement. And then at some point, and it doesn't matter with a stretchy, there's no center point, as it were, if you're using all the same bead. You're going to have in the findings kit, you've got 3 large, I think these are probably 7mm jump rings. They're open jump rings, so all you need to do is take your flat nose pliers, okay, and just, you can feel the silver in this.
You
really can feel the silver, and it closes up beautifully.
Yeah, isn't that gorgeous?
Pop that onto the elastic. That's going to be used as the little base for the charm. Now you can put you can put 2 or 3. You can feed them along, entirely up to you, and then just add charms to it as and when you want. So let's just move that out of the way at the minute. So we've got to that point on the beaded bead that I'd shown you earlier, where we've popped on 4, and then gone through the first bead. Then we've popped 2 either side, 2 on one side, 1 on another, taken the, I'm using monofilament in this case, taking the monofilament from the opposite side through the second bead, and we do another row of that. Okay, so all in all we have got 10 beads on there. Most recipes for beady beads are 12 beads. So we've got 10 on. So what we need to do to finish off that beady bead is to pop on just 1 bead on either side now. Okay, sorry that it's monofilament and it's very difficult for you to see. But we just pop them on, so they are literally either side of that top bead.
Okay, yeah.
Lay the whole thing out and go tip to top now. So that very first bead that we threaded on at the very beginning of the weave, we take from one side, from the same side that it exits the top bead, we take that side through the bottom side so it exits on its opposite side. and then vice versa on this side. Take it through the same bead,
Going the other
but
way.
where you've just exited, you're now going to go inwards.
It's amazing how much monofilament you can get through those little 4 mils.
Oh yeah, you could probably get 6 or 7 strands through those.
Oh wow.
Pull it together, okay?
Yay!
And then I won't do it now because I know it's going to take time, but you see these top 4 beads here, where we've just pulled together,
Right.
we've got the exit there. So if you take this one side or the other, it doesn't matter which, but just one side, and feed through these 3 beads at the top, okay, feed this monofilament through 1, 2 and 3, it'll exit where that thread is exiting there. That's a perfect knot. Okay, so when you finish drawing it together, just work one strand through till it exits opposite the other end of the monofilament. I'm just going to tie that off now, only because I'm against time, but that's the perfect way to do it because you get a knot that doesn't overhang any bead. I'll just anchor it. And then to make a charm for it, what we do is we take one of the silver head pins, okay, and just thread on 2. We're going to hide 1 in the centre of the bead to give it a little bit of stability. So we've just threaded on 2.
Yeah.
Let me just trim off the excess of the monofilament so that that doesn't confuse you.
You're so right, Linda. These charm bracelets are everywhere.
They're
at the
really,
minute.
really big. And then what I like about charm bracelets is that even as a jewellery maker, you can keep making different little charms and adding it to them.
This is the perfect kit to make these kind of pieces out of. It really,
It really is. So
Yeah.
you've popped on 2 of the 4 mil onto the head pin, bead, and pop the head pin through.
Okay.
And then just push through. Just push through. So you've got the one bead is based by the little pin, and the other bead has gone inside of the little blackberry. That will give you stability. Okay. And then to make a mirror image of that base one, just pop another one onto the top. It's very difficult to see the holes in these under the lights, but I'll find you. There you are.
Come on, Linda.
Okay, so that's popped on. So you've got a proper little blackberry shape now.
Yeah.
Okay, take your round nose pliers and pop them just on top of that bead. Push away, hold the bead and the head pin and flick your wrist round as far as it will go comfortably.
Okay.
Bring it back over the top, hold again the bead and the head pin, take the pliers out, and we're going to put the bottom part of the plier back in there and then just twist around, okay? But before we do that, that's making your wrapped loop, but before we do that in this case, we're going to pop that, bearing in mind, let me just finish this bracelet off. Let's just twist this off. This isn't as long as I would want it to be as a bracelet, but just an overhand knot again, and just wait till that tension goes out, do one more knot, you'll feel the tension, you really will feel the tension move on the elastic. Okay, just give it a little bit of pull like that, and then at that point it's going to be 99% safe, but just to make that extra 1%, put a little bit of nail varnish or some glue on there. Going back to the little charm we've just made, take your, you can do this before you put it on if you want, but I always do it because I've got some weight then, I've got the bracelet hanging there. So let it just drop into the little curve that you've made. Put your head pin around the top and put the head pin right down to that bottom plier, okay, and then twist it right. Again, you'll know the difference with silver because it's so easy to work with and it's so malleable. Okay, cut off your little excess but keep it. It's great to use in resin bits.
Yeah, it really is.
And then you've got the first sort of little charm that's anchored by one of the jump rings, and obviously you can put another charm onto that. I've put another one using the cracked agate, and you can put as many on as you want. You can put them on all along the neck, the bracelets.
It looks so pretty. I have to say, Linda, when I was at my first craft fair ever yesterday, and the pieces of jewellery which I sold most of were stretchy pearl bracelets with little, I put rose quartz charms on them. Those are my biggest selling pieces.
Well, there are a lot of companies who have made those in vogue, you know, so you don't have to shop there anymore, you make your own.
Make your own, gorgeous. $21.95, a fantastic saving, not only just on the gemstones, but on the fact you're getting 95 sterling silver finings with this gorgeous kit as well. Absolutely wonderful, some beautiful pieces of jewellery there, and a really, really fantastic technique, which is so simple to do. And you can make some really current pieces, which are just absolutely beautiful. Wall of Fame coming up in just a couple of seconds. I've got number 483 here, beautiful design here on a wine glass, which is beautiful. This is from Kathy in sunny Coventry. Woohoo! Not too far away. Morning all. This week's effort is a lovely long pair of earrings, so I wish I could wear them this long. Hope you're all ready for Christmas, and some of you are ready for new babies. My best wishes for Fee. Oh, bless her. From Kathy in sunny Coventry. Beautiful earrings. They're really, really nice and simple. I love the length of those. They're gorgeous. I haven't got any shoulder dusters. Have you, Linda?
Yeah, I've got a few.
Just a few pairs?
Yeah, just a few.
It's me. Who's yours?
Oh, this is beautiful. This is 485.
Just like the last kit, it's kind of monochrome works.
Yes, exactly. It works every time. I should imagine most people, you know, there's not that many people who say they don't like black and white. Right, here's my entry. Sorry, this is from Anne near Bishop Stortford. Here's my entry for the Wall of Fame. I've used large pearls and lapis lazuli rondelles together with silver findings. As the pearls and lapis are so lovely, I decided to keep it simple to show off their beauty, and I've had loads of compliments. Good luck to Fee and Hannah for the coming births, and congratulations to Lucy. Yay. Off now to finish decorating the Christmas cake. Oh, would you like to pop round to mine and do mine? It's ready but not decorated.
It's a beautiful monochrome design there. You can wear that with whatever colour you want as well.
Yeah, that lapis is really dark and midnighty. It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. I've got number 481 here. Somebody's been busy. It's Pam Mystery's been busy. Here's my Shambhala bracelet in different colours, in different colour codes, which I bought with which I bought from Jewellery Maker with some of the beads. I've enjoyed your show so much and spending lots of money. This is my first time I'm sending you a design, so hope to see it on the Wall of Fame so I can get some more of these. That's from Pam Mystery. That's absolutely beautiful. Some really, really gorgeous designs there.
There's some beauties, isn't there? It's lovely.
Some absolute beauties. Who's your next one from?
Right, this is number 484 from Jane in Winsford in Cheshire. Hope everyone is getting into the festive season, and so I've put some lovely gold and red tinsel with my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. I wanted to use the ladder weave, so here's my adaptation using black agate faceted rounds with turquoise highlight rice beads, and not too sure what the red ones are called. I didn't really tell on the photo. I've placed 2 orders this week, including 2 strands of Jesper rondelles and barrels, and they look fabulous. I was amazed at the Saturday programme featuring, now can you pronounce that, because I know I can't.
Kumahimo.
Thank you. And because I was watching a recorded version, there was not a chance of either kit. Keep up the fantastic deals and take care. You see, you've got to be sort of fast, haven't you?
Yeah, you got to be fast.
It was fantastic. Lucy did a great job on them. Beautiful.
It was great. I've got number 482 here. This is lovely, next to a Christmas tree. It's beautiful, beautiful photography there. This is from Sue in Surrey. Hi, here's my entry for the Wall of Fame. I think they look like yummy squares of fudge.
They do. Yeah, they do.
Gorgeous. Hope you like it. Keep up the great demos. I learned so much from them. Kind regards, Sue in Surrey. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for that, Sue. And I hope you're watching Linda's demo there for that gorgeous beady bead and make it into a charm bracelet, because that's something which you can just apply to so many different pieces of jewellery. Great, great jewellery there. Absolutely stunning. Now, if you want to know how to enter the Wall of Fame, here's how to do it.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B98 9HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making.
Oh, we have got so much more still to come on today's show. We've already brought you shrink plastic. We're going to be recapping all that in the last hour of the show. We brought you brand new strands. We brought you brand new kits, brand new bundles. These look a little bit special, don't they? Oh my goodness me, they are absolutely gorgeous. take a look at this bundle. It's absolutely beautiful. Oh, I'm loving this. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, there's a there's something so fantastic about this. This is perfect for this time of year. I was talking to Linda a little bit, actually it was on a previous show, it was on the last Sunday that you and I did. We were talking about how there are loads of shops at the minute that are trying to send gift boxes when you get to the tills, which is absolutely fine. People are just, you know, there are lots of shops who are trying to get you to buy gift boxes rather than wrapping paper so you can put your prezzies in them. I have to say, I hate wrapping presents. I absolutely despise it. Almost every single one of my Christmas presents I will be giving in boxes or bags because I just hate wrapping presents. I hate it. This is a fantastic way of for you not just to sell your jewellery or for you to give it away, but if you are going to be giving it away as a prezzy or you're going to be selling it on, it's a lovely keepsake to keep after you've been given that piece of genuine gemstone jewellery. This is a fantastic luxury gift wrapping bundle. Now let me talk to you a little bit about what you're going to be getting in this bundle. I've got here a beautiful ring box. This is one of the first times I've seen a ring box on Jewellery Maker. It's absolutely gorgeous. The quality here is amazing. I don't know if you're familiar with a very, very famous London company that focuses mainly on perfumes and candles. Do you know the company that I mean, Linda?
I do.
Yeah? And they wrap up their boxes with a beautiful black ribbon as well. Just for one of their candles, I think their candles are about 50 odd pounds a candle. Their beautiful perfumes are wonderful, but again, they're hugely, hugely pricey. If you know the company I'm talking about, oh my goodness me, beautiful pieces, but very, very, very expensive. This gift box just reminds me so much of their packaging. It's gorgeous. This beautiful ring box, really high quality, nice spring-loaded lid on it as well. You're also going to be getting, ooh, good action on this. You're also going to be getting a slightly larger gift box here, which is great for bracelets. Absolutely fantastic. It's great for bracelets. You can pop your bracelet around there, your bangle around there. Can you actually take this off? Can you take it off? I don't think you can actually. You can make it a little bit wider though. You can pop earrings on there as well if you want to. So you've got two gift boxes here in the white and black. So a bracelet and ring gift box, and then this stunning, again, you familiar with a very, very upmarket lingerie shop that has this colour combination? Yes, all their beautiful pieces of lingerie are all tissue wrapped and gift wrapped like this. Gorgeous. This is kind of your mock croc leatherette on here, which is absolutely gorgeous. The texture is so wonderful, so pink and black. Got a black back to it, pink front, and you've got a gorgeous little box in here with, you can take that out, there you go. Put a pendant or a necklace on there. Pair of earrings as well. So you've got a little, oh look at that, so you've got a little stand behind it, you can stand it up. Isn't that gorgeous? Isn't that beautiful? It's beautiful, isn't it? Quality, quality, quality. So when you're displaying the jewellery like that, you could display it like that or display it inside the box if you want to. The box away free of charge, or you can charge a little bit of money for it if you want to. So you're going to be getting your box there. You're also going to be getting, this is awesome, so much in this. You're also going to be getting your black and white gift box, a black and white gift bag here. Lovely. You know how much these kind of gift bags cost in shops nowadays, don't you? It's unbelievable, isn't it? And you're also going to be getting, probably the price of the entire bundle actually today, you're also going to be getting this beautiful, again, this kind of mock croc quality here with your black ribbon handles on here and your little pink label as well. Everything here, so I'll just get your large bracelet box, your ring box, this gorgeous jewellery box as well, which means you can stand this up, which looks absolutely gorgeous. It's got a little label on the back of it as well. This is really, oh look at this! Hang on. What's this on the back? Hang on, sorry. Look, it's got it, look! On the back, you've got the little thing which helps you stand up the piece of jewellery. It's got a little pocket there. So maybe you could put a price in there, maybe put the backs for the earrings, maybe put a bit of info, maybe a really small little business card maybe. Isn't that gorgeous? Stunning. So you're going to be getting everything here that you can see. Fantastic, a fantastic gift bundle here. 2 bags, 3 boxes. Even if each one of these boxes was, say that one's £5, that one's £4, that one's a couple of pounds, The entire bundle today, I can't believe we're doing this. This entire bundle today, such high quality, everything here, have a look at this price. $6.95. Do you know what? I would be happy to pay $6.95 for this bag here and that box there together. Or, you know, absolutely awesome. $6.95, done. You're getting all of this, your 3 boxes and your 2 bags for less than £7. Absolutely wonderful. And it is a well-known fact that quite often packaging, there's a very famous coffee shop where the cups actually cost more than the coffee, don't they? The cups actually cost more than the coffee. And here, you're going to be getting packaging which is costing you a snip. That works out to just over to just over £1 a piece here. You know that there's no way you'd be able to go anywhere else and be able to pay £1 for one of these, £1 for one of these, £1 for one of those, £1 for that, and £1 for that. There's no way on earth you would find anywhere that would be able to give you a deal like that. I think it's great. And if you've spent hours and hours and hours making that piece of jewellery, making it look beautiful, your time, your effort, possibly your money as well, to making that beautiful piece of jewellery, it looks so much more beautiful like this. Treat it with the respect it deserves for £6.95p. I think that looks absolutely wonderful. Well into every single one of you on the phone lines there. Just gorgeous. Well done. That one there, that's my favourite. Beautiful box with the standy-uppy bit in there as well. Gorgeous. Well done. Loads and loads and loads of you on the phone lines there. Loads of you on the web as well. If you are sitting in a bit of a queue, just hold the lines and we'll answer your call as soon as we can. Great deal. Well done. Awesome bundle there. Absolutely great. I love that one. Linda, these kind of boxes, they're wonderful. They can add so much to your jewellery, can't they?
Well, it's the finishing touch, isn't it, Carol? It's the icing on the cake. If you're selling your jewellery or if you're giving it as a gift, it showed that you've thought about it. You've sort of carried the whole thing through from start to finish by evolving the idea, making it and then presenting it right.
Yeah, totally agree with you.
And it does, you do perceive more value when it's presented in a box of that calibre, because there's boxes and there's boxes, and that's like
that's a box.
That's the box, yes.
It's gorgeous, isn't it? Really stunning, such high quality there. Now, moving on now to another gemstone bundle. We've just brought you a kit. We've just brought you a kit with 5 strands. We brought you bundles today with massive carat weighted gemstones. We brought you shrink plastic. Our first shrink plastic launch, which has been absolutely wonderful. How about we give you another one of our legendary bundles? Oh yeah. Sodalite 6mm rounds. Sodalite 10mm rounds. These are big, they are bold. Absolutely love my Sodalite. It's just such a gorgeous gemstone. This is the closest to denim I think you're ever going to get. It looks fantastic with blue denim jeans, a blue denim skirt or a jacket or a shirt. Absolutely gorgeous. So you've got 2 beautiful strands there of Sodalite. You're then going to be getting, here's something you don't see very often, blue chalcedony. When was the last time we saw blue chalcedony on Jewellery Maker? Blue chalcedony 6mm rounds. I can see why this is called true blue. And then another strand. This is blue dyed agate. Now, these are faceted rounds. They're faceted 10mm rounds you're going to be getting here, which are absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. The most wonderful strands here. You've got something really, really wonderful here. It could be a summertime piece of jewellery that you're going to be making, a gorgeous kind of aqua or seaside-inspired piece. Think outside the box as well. There are lots of people who have whitewashed bathrooms, or kind of whitewashed floorboards in their bathroom, which looks absolutely gorgeous. Why not make a gorgeous light pull out of beautiful blue gemstones? Blue and that whitewash colour go so well together. Lots of people have blues and kind of duck colours in their kitchens as well. Why not think about making, I don't know, maybe a coaster, maybe napkin or serviette rings with these beautiful genuine gemstones? Think outside the box. These kind of colours are trans-seasonal. Depending on what you put them with, you can have something that looks really wintry if you want to put some cracked white agate or maybe some beautiful moonstone with this. It looks so beautiful and wintry, like with this beautiful strand of moonstone that we've got coming up in the next hour. Or maybe if you wanted to put some gorgeous greens with it, like with the kyanite, very, very springy. If you wanted to put some oranges with it or some browns, autumnal or very, very summery. This incredible 4-strand bundle today with some really beautiful qualities, some wonderful sizes and shapes, some gorgeous natural mineral additions. Have a look at your price today. Brand new bundle, only available till 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, $12.95. These bundles are designed to make you savings. They're designed to make you huge amounts of savings so you can get them in your basket. Absolutely wonderful. That's about £3.20. That's about £3.20 per strand. Amazing. Now, Linda quite often says, as do I do, these incredible bundles aren't necessarily about using the gemstones all together. Split them up if you want to, but with this particular bundle, I'd use all those gems together.
I was just about to say exactly that. I'm just about to interrupt you and say, well, hey, there's a bundle that you haven't got to think about. It's gone together beautifully.
Yeah. Isn't it just?
It's lovely. I love sodalite blue. I mean, I love lapis, but I love that. It's unique, isn't it, sodalite
Completely,
blue?
yeah.
And you're quite right about the denim look. If you've got that in mind, you know what colour blue that is, but it's stunning.
Yeah, it is absolutely
stunning.
stunning.
And blue, as I think I said it before, apparently it is the most popularly liked colour on the planet.
Is it really?
It's the most popular colour for anybody. So what colour do you like? If you had a consensus of people in front of you, blue would be the top one.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting. Isn't that interesting? Maybe it's because there's so many different shades of blue. You get warm blues, you get cool blues, you get refreshing blues, you get rich blues. I've got a strand of sodalite coming up later on, which I want to show you. It's one of the highest quality strands of sodalite we've got coming up later on, which will go so beautifully with that bundle. Look at that, isn't that amazing? $12.95 for everything you can see here. Why not add on the sodalite? We're going to be bringing you a little bit later on in the show today. Absolutely gorgeous. Lots of you on the phone lines there. Just wonderful. Now, I've still got huge amounts of gemstones to bring you. I've still got another kit to bring you. I've still got more of our gemstone strands. I've got moonstone, I've got sodalite, garnet, rutile quartz. Jewellery Maker is famous for a number of different things. We are famous, I think, for our genuine gemstones. We are famous for our genuine gemstones, our findings, our kits, our bundles. We're also famous for all of our different starter kits, whether it's gem art, whether it's macrame, whether it's polymer clay. But there's another thing that we're really famous for as well. It's our DVDs. We have got over 20 DVDs. Our DVDs are something which have always been massively popular. So much so that we have to bring you brand new DVDs whenever we can. We just had a couple of launches of brand new DVDs. We had the brand new macrame DVD, which is pretty much sold out. We've had our brand new metal clay DVD, which is sold really well as well. We've had a brand new resin DVD as well. We've had so many brand new launches. It's been absolutely wonderful. These DVDs are wonderful, aren't they, Linda? You can learn so much from them.
I mean, before I worked at Jewellery Maker, I mean, for all my hobbies, I've bought DVDs, CD-ROMs, etc. And when I've always been, not always, but majority of the time, I've been disappointed with them.
Oh, why is that?
Well, in a lot of cases, they've been done by somebody saying, look, this is how you do it. Can you make this DVD? But here at Jewellery Maker, whoever has that particular skill makes the DVD, so we know the foibles of the ins and outs of the techniques that we're trying to show.
Yeah.
So consequently, it's really watchable, and you will learn because it's somebody who is teaching you how to do it. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely, yeah.
Because some of them are too theoretical for me, but these are totally practical.
Yeah, they are.
Totally practical.
That's really what we wanted. We wanted to make these as practical as possible. A lot of our guest designers have actually learnt brand new techniques and learnt brand new mediums to work in from watching these DVDs. Mark Smith is a classic example. He's a guest designer who's been with us for about 18 months, had made genuine gemstone jewellery before. He'd never had a go at macrame before. He learnt macrame from watching our first macrame DVD, which is in this bundle. He learnt macrame from watching this DVD. And recently he's launched the brand new macrame DVD, and he's starting his very own macrame workshop. The first one is on the 20th of December. So it just shows you, from watching these, you can learn so much, and so much you become an expert. It's wonderful. The DVDs you're going to be getting in here right now, these DVDs normally sell at $4.95 each, okay? So your macrame and knotting DVD, fantastic DVD there. All these DVDs are going to be on average an hour long. You're going to be getting at least illustrations on them. They're absolutely wonderful. It's like having an hour-long personal tutorial with a guest designer. It's wonderful. You've also got Accessories with Gemstones DVD. You've also got that's a fantastic DVD where you get to learn how to make baubles, and it's just wonderful. Silver art clay DVDs. These make great stocking fillers. Metal clay DVD. Resin. DVD, another fantastic medium to work in. And the final one is the jewel enamel DVD. So you're going to be getting a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 DVDs here. Now, because you're going to be getting 6 DVDs here, and they're normally $4.95 each, that makes what? £30? Just under £30? Brilliant. I think it's awesome. You know, you've got 6 hours worth of work there, 6 hours worth of techniques, 6 hours worth of incredible tutorials, which you can pause, rewind, fast forward. Here's a little bit of a snippet from our silver art clay DVD. It's absolutely wonderful. All 6 DVDs, which should be $4.95 each, that takes you to just under £30, today are yours. Great stocking fillers, awesome quality DVDs made by professionals, made to be as practical as possible for you to learn from. Today, all 6 of these are $10.95. Wow, wow, wow. 6 DVD costing you just under £30, and you're paying less than $11. You've got your jewel enamel, your resin, metal clay, silver art clay, accessories with gemstones, and macrame and knotting, all for less than £11. Absolutely wonderful. There's loads of you there on the phone lines here. Absolutely wonderful. And the great thing about this is you can pick and choose which ones you want to keep, which ones you want to give away as prezzies, which one you want to have a go at now, which ones you want to save until next year. They're absolutely wonderful. They make great presents. Honestly, I cannot recommend these DVDs enough. I used the macrame DVD to learn macrame with. They're absolutely wonderful. So you've got your macrame knotting, accessories with gemstones, silver art clay. You get to learn techniques like this, metal art clay, resin. You get to learn how to suspend things in resin. It's a wonderful DVD filmed by Claire John. And jewel enamel as well. It's the most wonderful library here, and we've got lots and lots and lots of people at Jewellery Maker who have bought all of our DVDs. I think we've got over about 20 of them who've bought all of these incredible DVDs to use as and when. You know, you can start these different mediums whenever you want. You can start them now. You can start them next year. I think it's such a wonderful way to learn a new skill, and you can't put a price on knowledge and experience, can you? It's absolutely wonderful, and you really are learning from the best here. It's just wonderful, isn't it? What a great facility to have, Linda, isn't it? Isn't it wonderful to be able to learn from something like this?
Well, yes, it is, and it's because it's in the beauty of your own home. You get home from work or something or whatever, and you think, oh, I want to chill and relax, get a cup of coffee, cup of tea, pop that on, and then you're making within probably half an hour. You've caught the bug. But I use Natalia's, I went on a course for art clay, and then I've used Natalia's art clay and silver clay and metal clay to top up. You know, instead of going back onto that particular workshop, which was like a million miles away at the time, I've used Natalia's DVDs to top up the knowledge.
Yeah, absolutely. So even if you are experienced, even if you have worked with jewel enamel before, I bet you this DVD will teach you something. You're getting at least 6 demonstrations on here. Even if you've already worked with macrame and knotting, I bet you there's a technique on there that you haven't tried out, or something which you could just help refine those techniques which you've already learned. It's a fantastic way of topping up, not just learning from basic level upwards, but just to top up what you already know as well. It's absolutely wonderful, and it's such a huge saving. Don't forget, these bundles are designed with savings in mind. This bundle should be costing you close to £30, £29-ish. You're paying under £11 for this incredible bundle. 6 hours worth of DVD footage there, 6 hours worth of learning for less than £11. Absolutely wonderful. Great deal there. Load you on the phone lines there. Well done. Awesome quality. Love that. Now, we've got time to bring you a single strand of black rutile quartz. Wow. You are looking at a genuine gemstone which is universally loved by every single one of our guest designers in the building. It is one of the most versatile gemstones you will ever get to work with. There are not very many genuine gemstones where you get black and white qualities at the same time. What's so great about black rutile quartz is those wonderful black rutilated inclusions, which you will see in lots and lots and lots of examples of the beads you're going to be getting with this incredible strand. Some will have almost no inclusions, some will have loads of inclusions, some will have about 50-50. It's the glory of genuine gemstones. It's absolutely wonderful. Now, even though you're going to be getting a very organic genuine gemstone here with lots of organic, unique qualities, the size and the shape of these gemstones is totally regular. So the faceting is regular, the size is regular. So even though you've got a very organic strand here, you are getting a uniform size and shape, which is wonderful to see. This is a brand new strand today. Linda, it is a strand which I know that you love as well, a gemstone which I know that you love as well.
I absolutely adore it because it's a double whammy for me because those inclusions are black tourmaline.
Yeah.
So as far as I'm concerned, that's 2 gemstones in the pot, you know. And I do actually say, look, this is black tourmaline in here.
Yeah.
And I love black tourmaline. There's nothing quite like the sort of the depth of black tourmaline for me. It's
The
just
depth
got
and that natural mineral
just look how
quality.
it's sparkling there and that one right by, oh, it's beautiful.
We're going to have to bring the price on. There are loads of people coming through to get this on the web and on the phone lines as well. It's a brand new strand today. Here is your price. $8.95. Now, this is a prime example of where we look at a strand and we could say, do you know what, it's a really popular gemstone, this. It's got lots of quality here. Let's do it at $12.95, but we haven't done that. We haven't done that at all. We've said, right, this is a really popular strand. There are lots of people who are going to want to use it. What's the lowest price we can do? $8.95. Get it in your basket when you can. It's a perfect stash essential. It's a perfect genuine gemstone to make your stash even bigger. Every jewellery maker you ask will have a certain stash of gemstones. However big or small it is, this is an absolute essential part of your stash. If you want to make genuine gemstone jewellery and you want it to be absolutely beautiful and you want to have that gorgeous black and white quality, this is a perfect gemstone to have. Get it in your basket now. We've got loads and loads and loads more still to come. Do not go anywhere. We've got a brand new kit. We've got brand new strands. We're going to be catching up with Linda as well. Do not go anywhere. We've got so much more still to come. Add this to your basket. It's $8.95.
Jewellery Maker wishes you a very, very, very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
What about me?
You've been a bad boy. No presents for you. It's time for the Jewellery Maker 2012 Awards. Have your say on the best of Jewellery Maker in our poll on our Facebook site. One question asked every day from the 1st of December. With a variety of categories and plenty of options to choose from, not an option you want to select? Then add your own option. Find out the results on our New Year's Eve daytime award show. The Jewellery Maker 2012 Awards. Make your vote count. When you place your first order with us, you will receive a free booklet and DVD full of handy hints, tips and tutorials to help you get started with your new jewellery maker hobby.
If you have a question or query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
When you place your first order with us, you will receive a free booklet and DVD full of handy hints, tips and tutorials to help you get started with your new jewellery maker hobby.
The Jewellery Maker gift voucher is now available. If you're looking for the right gift this year, choose the Jewellery Maker gift voucher. Available in £10 and £50 denominations. Call 0845 6588 663 and give the gift of choice this Christmas.
Did you know that every individual gemstone in our Gems of Distinction collection goes through a 7-stage intricate process to get from the rough to a beautiful bead?
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Hello! You're invited to the Jewellery Maker Christmas party on December the 15th. Woo! Merry Christmas, everyone! Woo! Right, that's enough. Stop.
Guys.
Get off, Ryan.
Sorry.
What a fantastic show we've had today. It's been absolutely wonderful. It's been a mixture of the shrink plastic, which has been so well received. It's been a mixture of the incredible kits that we've had, the bundles, the strands, the price points. And also for me, I have to say, it's this strand of gemstones right here. I've got a strand of gemstones, which I have to say, the quality is unbelievable. There are lots of different families in the gem world. You've got the quartz family, you've got the topaz family, you've got the feldspar family, which is where this incredible gemstone is from. And the feldspar family is famous for having gemstones like labradorite, like moonstone. Moonstone is available in lots of different varieties. You can get peach moonstone, you can get rainbow moonstone, you can get white moonstone. Now, the strand of white moonstone I've got here is some of the best I've seen. Moonstone gives you an incredible schiller, which is basically where light enters the gemstone and it reflects from the layers of gems, of the layers inside the physical gemstone, and that reflects back at you and it gives you a white schiller. On this particular strand here, you are getting some of the best white schiller I've seen on a strand of white moonstone. It can be very, very difficult to show you white schiller on moonstone in general, but can you see the white schiller you are getting off this moonstone? It is amazing. Now, when I looked at this strand first thing this morning, I was thinking, wow, the quality is absolutely amazing. It really, really is superb. The white schiller is absolutely gorgeous. And I just naturally assumed it was a Gems of Distinction strand. Just naturally assumed Gems of Distinction, faceted in Jaipur. Do you know what? This strand actually comes from China. So it comes from China, which proves that the quality of the gemstone you're going to be getting here, which would have been faceted by machine, I hasten to add, is that much better than I initially thought. You've got this incredible strand of white moonstone, pure white moonstone. Schiller from rainbow moonstone, yeah, is reasonably difficult. But once you do get it, it's very, very apparent. To get schiller from white moonstone is almost impossible because you're working with a very, very light gemstone anyway. You are getting it in such abundance here. This is some of the best white moonstone I have ever seen on Jewellery Maker. These are 6mm plain rounds. Can you see the schiller on this strand, Linda?
I certainly can. It's absolutely glorious.
It's really unusual,
ethereal,
isn't it?
Actually, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Quite like a frosty morning.
Yeah, it's very different to rainbow moonstone, where you get that rainbow schiller. White moonstone, like I say, you don't tend to get that schiller. You don't tend to get that white schiller in huge amounts. You are getting it. It's like it's glowing. It's just wonderful. Now, price-wise, it's some of the best quality that I've seen on Jewellery Maker. I've no idea how low we're going to go. A deal like this is something which you've simply got to get involved with. It's perfect with the last kit that we brought you. It's perfect for jewellery this time of year. It is, as Linda says, like a wintry, snowy morning. Today, this strand of pure white moonstone with that white schiller, make it a good deal. Please, Kelly. Right. I'm not actually going to tell Linda that price because she'll get very cross. This tends to happen sometimes when we do bring strands on, which are favourites. I'm not going to tell Linda that. No. It's an amazing deal though, isn't it? Get involved when you can. Who'd have thought you could get white moonstone? Oh, she gave me the look. She gave me that look.
That's why I haven't got a screen over here, isn't it? I only get a bit... I've got to jot it down, hang on.
She's actually getting a pen. You think she's joking?
Oh, no,
you think she's joking? She's been making notes. She's got her pad there.
Yeah.
Look at this. It's ridiculous. She's actually making a note. This is it. This is a woman who is obsessed with gemstones. She cannot get enough of them. The amount of times I've seen her bend over. And she's bent over. All right, Linda.
She's never seen that happen.
Linda, please, will you let me finish the sentence? Why can't we just have a normal show with Linda? Why can't we just have a normal show with lovely Linda? Why can't we just have a normal show with you? Why do you have to turn everything on its head and make it rude? She's appalling, isn't she? She's terrible. You're such a bad influence, Linda.
I know what I like.
But we love it, we do love it. $7.95 for pure white moonstone. The phone lines have gone absolutely berserk. And do you know something? This incredible strand with the last kit that we brought to you, amazing. This incredible strand with our next brand new strand, absolutely amazing. This incredible strand with anything, whether it's silver, whether it's gold, whether it's rose gold, whether it's brightly coloured, whether it's black, whether it's mookaite, whether it's garnet, whether it's whatever you want to put it with, it's going to go. The most incredible strand you're going to be getting here for less than £8. It is some of the best white moonstone I've ever seen on Jewellery Maker, and today it's yours for such an amazing price. Honestly, when I saw this strand, I thought it was the Gems of Distinction strand, so I naturally assumed it was going to be about £17–18, maybe even more. $7.95, and it's absolutely well done. Loads of you there, well done, a great deal there. Loads of people getting more than one of these as well, which is great to see. Love it. Look at that. I mean, look at that. How can you? And there's nothing that's been done to this gemstone. It's not been diffused. It's not been coated. It's not been heated. Look at that. That's natural, au naturel. Au naturel. And it's natural in a natural way, not natural like Sharon Stone says that she hasn't had any work done. I mean, come on. Come on, there's no way you can look that good. I mean, how old is she?
Oh, at least 90.
She's about 50, isn't she? There's no way you can look that good. I haven't had any work done. Yeah, whatever. I mean, she's very beautiful, don't get me wrong, but, you know, this is a natural quality that we can all rely on. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? Did I hear somewhere that Helen Mirren's had something done? I hope she hasn't.
I think she did say she did, but it's only something very minor.
She's so beautiful. She's so beautiful, isn't she?
You'll know when I've had something done.
Sorry, what was that?
You'll know when I've had something done, I'll I'm having it for Christmas.
Are you?
Perhaps not.
Welcome to Jewellery Maker! Oh, what a wonderful Christmas.
There are people that look like that in Palm Springs.
Know. In Palm Springs.
In Palm Springs in America, they all look like that. They need a ladder to get onto the bar stool and they're all like that. Truly.
We're just jealous, basically, because we're just jealous. Well, I am. Right. I don't know what... Oh, thanks for that, guys. Cheers, thanks. How about a strand of totally natural? Again, totally natural. We're going down the au naturel route. I like this, Kelly. I like it. I like the way you move. Now, can I tell you a little story? I love garnet. I absolutely love this gemstone. Until about 5 years ago, I thought garnet was a very, very dark maroon gemstone. Very dark, a little bit lifeless, not much clarity. I certainly wouldn't describe it as a bright red gemstone. Oh my goodness me, I'm so glad that I know about Jewellery Maker now. Bruce, can you come here and tell me the colour of this incredible strand?
It looks like rouge.
rouge. Rouge. It is rouge.
It's rouge.
You heard it from Bruce. Bruce does not lie. No. Rouge, red. This incredible gemstone, all the way from Jewellery Maker to you today, is natural. It's a natural, genuine gemstone. It's one of the world's most ancient, genuine gems. A gemstone mentioned in the Bible. A gemstone that was meant to be one of the 12 gemstones in the breastplate of Aaron. A genuine gemstone where there is so much documentation to back up this gemstone, so much historical evidence about this gemstone, so much prestige around this gemstone, so much heritage, that it's just going to be a no-brainer today. It is bright and colourful and brilliant, and it's got so much clarity with it. This isn't like the garnet I've seen elsewhere. What's different about this garnet? Right. Well, here on Jewellery Maker, we don't settle for second best. We only want to give you the chance to come in and get the very, very best garnet we can possibly find. It's no good us bringing you substandard gemstones. If we bring you substandard gemstones, you won't come back to Jewellery Maker, will you? We've got to bring you the best we possibly can, and this is it. Now, a genuine strand of garnet here. Do you know what, Linda? This is another one of our amazing stories here at Jewellery Maker, because I remember garnet when it first arrived on Jewellery Maker's doorstep, and we would probably put a price point on a strand of small 6mm round garnet of what, 15, 16 pounds maybe? Yeah. And it was this kind of quality. It was awesome quality. It was absolutely beautiful. But that was back in the early days. But Linda, as you know, because you've been out to China before, our buying power has increased massively, hasn't it?
Well, absolutely, definitely. I mean, you can see by just the sheer amount of gemstone strands that we're putting into kits and into bundles now as well. You can see that that's definitely where we're going. But occasionally you come across something a bit special, don't you? Yeah. And it needs its own stage. And that
absolutely.
That garnet stage.
Which makes me think, well, surely this strand here, £17, we could carry on at that price point, couldn't we? Because I know they'd all go. Absolutely. Or we could pass that saving that we have made on to you. I don't think you're going to be able to believe this. It's another one of those strands that is going to shock and amaze you. The quality, the colour, the clarity, the carat weight today is yours. And I tell you what, you're going to love this price. Have a look at this. $7.95. $7.95. Honestly, compared to where we were about 2 years ago, 18 months, 2 years ago, I reckon that is about £10 lower than where we would have launched this strand 18 months ago, 2 years ago. $7.95. Ollie, you've been working on Jewellery Maker since almost the beginning. You know how much a strand like this would normally go for 18 months, 2 years ago, don't you?
Well, yeah, at least around the £20 mark.
Yeah, exactly. When we're looking at quality like this, it's so difficult to put a price on quality, on supreme quality, but if our buying power increases, and what do I mean by that? Because we buy more gemstones now than ever, because our audience is that much bigger, because we have access to loads more gemstones, because we have great relationships with so many gem dealers, with so many suppliers out there, it means we can bring you them and we can demand lower prices. But what we don't do is pocket that saving and increase our margins. No. We keep everything the same, and we make that, the only thing that changes is the saving. The saving is even bigger. $7.95 is not the kind of price I would expect to pay anywhere else. And even on Jewellery Maker, that is a ridiculously low price. And on Jewellery Maker, I would expect a lower price than usual. But $7.95, it is a much, much, much lower price than I would ever expect to pay anywhere else. And by all means, and you know what, I would urge you, I want you, when you get this strand home, I want you to type in to a search engine on the computer, garnet strand, you know, all these details, see what comes up. I'd urge you to go and look elsewhere, because honestly, I don't think there's anywhere else that can beat us price-wise and quality-wise. Absolutely wonderful. $7.95, the most incredible deal there. Well done. Hold those lines, my darlings. Absolutely gorgeous. Lots of you on the phones, lots of you making this yours. And if you want to get more than one of these strands, just speak to the call centre or live help. How amazing is that? What's that, lovely? I didn't hear any of that. Say that again. Oh, this one here. I still didn't hear that. Have I gone deaf? For the next 10 minutes. We're going to get a load in for the next 10 minutes. Right, okay. Sorry, yes. Oh, so that means go quicker, Carol. That's code for Carol, you're taking too long. Fine, no, it's all right, I can take a hint. Being very rude to me today, Linda, aren't they?
Well, I can't hear them, but I know they're rude, this crew anyway.
You are?
This crew's quite rude, aren't they?
They're generally rude, yes.
Yeah.
You've made Ollie upset now.
Oh.
Right.
Oh, I forgot he was in the room.
Oh!
Ollie's not rude.
Oh, I tell you what, Linda, you're not making any friends today. Right. Limited edition bundle. No time for that. Limited edition bundle. You're going to be getting carnelian. Can you tell me which one this one is? Is this carnelian or red agate, sweetie? Carnelian ovals. Agate. Twisted long ovals. No, it's carnelian again. Tell you what, the carnelian we've had over the last few weeks has been amazing. When was the last time you saw carnelian in this size of gemstone, Linda? It's amazing. It's so big, isn't it?
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I
can't remember the
shades of it as well.
Beautiful peachy colours here. Oh, it's like salmon pink, isn't it?
Yes, lovely.
And then red agate. 8mm rounds as well. Salmony colours, apricot tones in here. It's going to look great with morganite and with kunzite. A brand new bundle today. It's limited edition. Get it in your basket. Ta-da! $16.95, and this is some of the biggest carnelian I've ever seen on Jewellery Maker. That is amazing. That would cost you over £20. These 3 strands alone, over £20. You're getting everything today for less than 17. Look at this, isn't that beautiful quality? Absolutely amazing carnelian here in the ovals and the twisted ovals, and then the red agate. The red agate rounds as well. That's absolutely wonderful. Gorgeous, gorgeous quality there. All 3 strands for less than £17. Wonderful deal there. I'd come in and get that just for that 1 strand of the carnelian twisted ovals, wouldn't you? Isn't that gorgeous? So different, so beautiful. Goes so well with the garnet and with the mookaite that we bought you earlier on as well. But if you wanted to go down the peachy pink route, great with sight. Gorgeous quality. Well done. Hold those lines. Awesome. Moving on. Where now? Yes! Yes, I've got it hit beautifully described. Thank you very much, Kelly. Black agate and green quartz striped ovals. These are lovely. These are a little bit smaller than the ones that we normally bring, which is really lovely because they lend themselves a bit more maybe to earrings. Why not? Gorgeous. Every single one is unique. Every single one is different. That's the wonderful thing about gemstones, isn't it? The wonderful thing about the world of genuine gemstones, every single one is going to be unique. You're also going to be getting, I almost did the Tigger rhyme then. You're also going to be getting gorgeous green aventurine small nuggets. The wonderful thing about gemstones is gemstones are wonderful things. When you use them, you can't get enough of them. When you get them, it makes your heart sing. They're beautiful, 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 beautiful. Lots of lovely carrots. And the wonderful thing about gemstones is that parrots. I didn't really think that out, sorry. You're going to be getting gorgeous green aventurine. What rhymes with carrots? Other tthan parrots.
Bring them to me in chariots.
I like that, Linda. Bring them to me in chariots. You're also going to be getting Prainite nuggets. I tell you what, we're never going to do the poet laureate, are we? So gorgeous Prainite nuggets, agate with green quartz, and gorgeous green aventurine nuggets. The most wonderful 3-strand pack here. And what about putting it with that beautiful strand of kyanite, that wonderful early bird special we bought you, green kyanite, earlier on today. A really beautiful 3-strand pack here. That was $4.95 for the beautiful Prainite. Sorry, for the beautiful green kyanite. This is Prainite, an amazing gemstone. There are so many people out there who love these big long nuggets. Great for graduating size-wise and colour-wise. All 3 strands today. Do us proud, Kelly. $10.95. $10.95 for Prainite nuggets. For Prainite nuggets on their own. I'm sure I've seen strands like this on the Late Show before that have gone for $10.95 just for 1 strand. You're getting another 2 strands here. It just seems that over the last few weeks on Jewellery Maker, you seem to be getting even more for your money. It's absolutely wonderful. All 3 strands here, hundreds and hundreds of carats of genuine gemstones here for less than £11. Well done. Don't forget, you've got your extended 30-day money-back guarantee, and you're only paying $2.95 P&P per order as well. Everyone's a winner, baby. Where now, lovely? Ah. Do you know what Kelly just said in my ear? Huge. And I knew which bundle she was talking about. Ollie, did you know which bundle she was talking about? Don't be so rude. It's being very rude. This show is just... It's Linda, isn't it? Just Linda's influence. Talking about huge bundles, and Ollie starts waving at the camera. For goodness sake. Everyone calm down, please. Especially you, Cassie. You're making far too much noise over there. She's just quiet as a mouse, seriously. She's so quiet. Right. I want to know what she was up to this weekend. Black agate, black obsidian at playing 6mm round. She always has a wicked gleam in her eyes. What did you do at the weekend? Nothing, just chilled. Black obsidian 6mm playing rounds. Absolutely gorgeous. 70 carats in total. Second time today I've seen black obsidian. I don't think I've ever seen black obsidian before today, and I've had 2 strands of it today. Amazing. You're also going to be getting black agate graduated large ovals here, which look absolutely wonderful. Black agate faceted ovals here, 29 by 20mm in diameter. Beautiful, beautiful faceted gemstones here. There's something about glossy black gemstones which have been faceted, isn't there, Linda? They just look so sexy, don't they?
Oh yes, oh yes. Oh, definitely yes, especially like that. Oh yes.
I don't think we're going to be coming back to Linda at all today. She's lost it. She's completely lost it. Shrink plastic. I think if you
I think it's shrunk something.
Has it shrunk something?
Probably, yeah. Well, my brain couldn't have shrunk much smaller, could it? But oh yes.
See, she's saying that. She's fishing for a compliment. I'm not going to give her a compliment. No. She's fishing. I'm not going to pander to her. Beautiful. If it was any of the guests on, I probably would. Black agate faceted ovals here, which look absolutely stunning. We love you, really, Linda. 450 carats. And then this is what Kelly was meaning when she said huge. Boom! Look at these! Fuchsia agate graduated large wheels. 1,000 carats in one strand.
They're gorgeous.
They're huge, aren't they, Linda?
Oh, yes.
Bit of wire wrapping. What do you reckon? What would you use these for? Oh, look, you can see them there now.
I know. I did see them on there. I wanted to see what they look like on that. Oh,
aren't they beautiful? Hey, this with the first brand new kit, with all that wiring, with those purples and pinks, wouldn't that be great?
Graduated as well. That's great. Just restring that. Beautiful.
Do you know what? I'm always really relieved when guest designers say that, because sometimes when I see a really beautiful strand of gemstones, that's all I want to do. I just want to restrand it.
Well, that's completely and utterly viable, isn't it? That's just a compliment to the gemstone. It doesn't.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. You've got something so special here. There's 1,000 carats in this one gemstone strand on its own. I've no idea how low we're going to go. If it's anything like the rest of the price points we've had today, which Kelly's responsible for, yes, Kelly is responsible for, yes, then it's going to be ridiculous. A brand new bundle today. Please don't go too low. Please don't go too low. Walking off set today. I feel like having a real diva moment and just storming off set today. Do you know what I mean, Ollie? Yeah. Having a bit of a diva moment. I feel like walking off set today. Oh, he's off! Ollie's off! He's off!
That's my version of the diva.
Oh, he's off. There's over 1,000. Can you give me the full carat weight in this particular bundle, please, lovely Kelly? 1,000 carats here. Come on, Ryan. He's trying to take his socks off so he can do his counting. 1,520 carats of gemstones here for less than £17. Honestly, it's almost like it's one of those dreams where you wake up in the morning and think, do you know what? I dreamt last night that on Jewellery Maker they took 1,520 carats down to 16.95. It was only a dream though. No, this is for real. This is for real. Less than £17. And you've got 2 Stash Essential gemstones. It's like you're getting 2 Stash Essential strands and you're going to be getting a feature strand. So you've got 2 Stash Essentials, which you can do whatever you want with those. Earrings, bracelets, necklaces, use them whenever you want. And then you've got this incredible statement strand here. It's 1,000 carats for less than £17. Amazing quality. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Right. I can't cope with any more today. Can't cope with it. Blue what? Blue agate and the... And has it got a little strand in it as well? Yeah, teeny tiny strand. Oh, I tell you what, my hair's falling out today. Tell you what, I can't cope with any more bargains today. I can't cope. I can't do it. I'm gonna do it! Right, here we go. So, beautiful blue agate plain. You're right over there, Linda.
Yeah, I was limbering up for another piece of jewellery. That's what I do. I go, right.
Just the stretches and lunges. You want to see what goes on behind that desk, quite seriously, when people... Look, she's actually doing a bit of a dance.
You have to be
you can't
mad
see
to
it, but
work
she's doing a
here,
bit of a
don't you?
dance. It's ridiculous. She's always trying to upstage me. It's terrible. Blue striped agate, plain 10mm rounds. Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful. Don't you love that variance of colour through this strand? It's what's so wonderful about gemstones like this is that yes, they are going to be dyed. I get that natural quality going through here, everything from those really rich, intense cobalt blues and turquoise colours through to those beautiful sky blues, which is just wonderful. This is the beautiful little strand that I was talking about earlier on. Green quartzite, 2mm rounds here. Green quartzite, plain 2mm rounds here. 10 carats in total. Absolutely gorgeous strand here. These are just so sweet. These are beautiful 2mm rounds. Perfect, we call them little seed beads. They're perfect for doing a bit of gemstone stitching. Perfect if you're into embroidery. Perfect if you want to sew them onto napkins, if you want to sew them onto tops. You've also got another strand here. Multicolour agate faceted rounds here. Now, these colours are very, very rich and intense. Use these gemstones together if you want. You can make some beautiful gemstone links out of these, kind of curving the gems around, curving these around the edge of each one of these faceted agates, or you can use them separately, use them completely separately. It's entirely up to you. It's a brand new bundle today. Just a suggestion what other strands these might go with. Sodalite, agate, green kyanite, any of these incredible strands. Rutilated quartz, any of the incredible strands next to these would just go so beautifully with them, wouldn't they? Just wonderful. You've got something in here for everyone. It is a brand new bundle today. Give us a call when you can or get involved on our website. Here's your deal. $9.95. Wowza. Wowza. Like I was saying a little bit earlier on, when you work with gemstones which are this much smaller, so when they're really, really petite like this, 2mm gemstones, these are the smallest gemstones that we can offer you here on Jewellery Maker. You're working with a gemstone that's had a lot of time and effort taken over the faceting, over the drilling of each one of these gems. They're very, very tricky to work with. It's very tricky to achieve this kind of size and carat weight with a gemstone like this because they are that much smaller. So it's really, really exciting to be able to bring you these for less than £10, all 3 strands here. £3.31 a strand. I mean, that's what it works out to, really, isn't it? It's absolutely wonderful. A great deal there. Give us a call on our free phone number or get involved on our website. That's jewellerymaker.com. Copy and paste that code in there. And don't forget, the bundles are designed to make you huge savings, to make you huge, massive savings, so you can come back to Jewellery Maker again and again and again. Yeah. That's absolutely great. Well done. Less than £10 for this stunning 3-strand pack there. Well done. Hold those lines. Now, we've now got time to bring you our final brand new kit. And I have to say, we are saving my favourite to last. I know you shouldn't have favourites on Jewellery Maker. I know you shouldn't have favourites, but I do. This one is my absolute favourite. You've got a strand of gemstones in this kit, which is so wonderfully rare, and it's just so exclusive. It's absolutely gorgeous. This beautiful strand is in this kit. Because this one strand is very, very difficult for us to get hold of here on Jewellery Maker, this kit is extremely limited edition. There's less than 100 of these available. It's called Look Good, Feel Good, I think it's meant to be called, but it just looks good, feel. Oh, that set her off. Tell you what, I can't cope with this anymore. Had to be with Linda, didn't it? Though. Right. Stop it. Stop it.
Okie dokie.
Stop making me laugh.
Okay.
She keeps doing it. Right. Stop looking at me. Stop looking. Stop it. You're making me laugh. Bamboo leaf jasper, 6mm plain rounds. Absolutely gorgeous. 80 carats in total here. 80 carats in total here. It's like a really, really great quality Botswana agate, isn't it? It's absolutely stunning. Really, really beautiful. I love all those wonderful mineral additions you get through each one of these gemstones. They just look amazing. You've then got 2 strands of, hello, baby, yellow tiger's eye. Yellow tiger's eye faceted rounds. Oh, look at those caramel colours. Those wonderful butterscotch colours there. Bruce, what colours can you see in this strand of gorgeous yellow tiger's eye?
I can see mockers.
Mockers! Oh, you're poetic today, Bruce. Mocha colours, caramel colours, beautiful butterscotch colours, and this beautiful strand of faceted faceted 12mm rounds. Let's show you the next strand. Oh, hello. Another strand of bright stuff. Look at this. It's got this amazing quality called chatoyancy, which is a natural optical property. This is what I'm talking about when we talk about high quality tiger's eye. That is beautiful chatoyancy. It's a natural genuine gemstone with a natural optical quality, and believe you and I, you don't get it in all varieties of tiger's eye, only when it's really, really, oh, look at that. Really, really, really high quality. It's absolutely delicious. Getting 2 strands of tiger's eye here, a 10mm strand and a 14mm strand, okay? The next strand of gemstones I'm going to bring you now is why this kit is limited edition. Okay, you can see it on the details there. This is the reason why this kit is limited edition, because this strand is extremely, extremely limited in stock, okay? We've only been able to put, well, we've put together less than 100 of these kits, and this is the reason why. Citrine is a gemstone which, do you know what, no matter how hard we try in Jewellery Maker, we can never get enough of it. We can never get enough of it. I think it's got a lot to do with the quality, it's got a lot to do with the fact that we will only source the best quality citrine we possibly can. It's no use citrine having zero colour. It's got to have a colour in it. It's got to have this gorgeous colour in it. Everything from honey colours to amber colours to yellows to oranges. This strand here is 290 carats. You would not believe how difficult this gemstone is to get hold of here on Jewellery Maker. It's unbelievable. 290 carats, it's like gold dust, this gemstone. It's amazing. Right, so 4 amazing strands here. You're going to be getting extras as well, and you are going to love the jewellery that our lenders made. 20 organza gift bags in orange and gold. Beading thread, 2 colours of elastic, and look at this. 10 meters of 0.8mm gauge, gold-plated copper wire. This spool of wire and this strand of gemstones are like gold dust here at Jewellery Maker. If you can get a kit with 0.8mm gauge gold-plated copper wire, amazing. If you can get a kit with gorgeous citrine in, amazing. Both of them together, it's like a dream. You're also going to be getting waxed beading thread, 2 meters in yellow, 2 meters in orange, and look at this, hello. 1 meter of your gorgeous gold-coloured wire mesh. Now, it looks like fabric, it looks like ribbon, it's actually mesh, it's actually fabric. I'll just give it a bit of a stretch so you can see. There you go. It's absolutely amazing. This ribbon is amazing. You will love the jewellery that Linda has made from this. Now, the cherry on top of the cake, 100 yellow gold-plated copper findings. This kit, for me, is absolutely a winner. It is a winner. 1 meter of chain, eye pins, head pins, bolt ring clasps, jump rings, chandelier earring findings, shepherd's hook earring findings, crimp bead covers, spacer beads. Everything in this kit today, including your citrine, which is like gold dust. It's so rare on Jewellery Maker. And 10 meters of 0.8mm gauge gold-plated copper wire. What price do you reckon this kit's going to go down to? Honestly, you're getting 2 of the rarest things on Jewellery Maker here, 2 things that we can never get enough of. You're not going to believe this. It's been flying out on the web so far, and it's about to fly out on the phone lines. Your price today, $29.95. How on earth we've managed to get this kit under £30, I've absolutely no idea. I know so many guest designers who are dying to get hold of citrine in any capacity, let alone in these gorgeous nuggets, these beautiful, stunning nuggets. And I know so many are trying to get hold of the 0.8mm gauge gold-plated copper wire, you've got them both in this kit with the findings, with all the extras, with this beautiful mesh and the tiger's eye and the jasper, all for less than £30. It's absolutely amazing. Now, Linda, let's face it, this kit, I mean, am I exaggerating about how difficult citrine is to get hold of and how popular the 0.8mm gauge gold-plated wire is?
No, definitely not. Whenever I want any of that 0.8, which is probably for a wire worker one of the gauges, certainly when I'm doing things like wedding jewellery, I can't get it. Excuse me.
You're right, lovely.
So, and obviously having the mesh as well, which has become very popular lately. And these beautiful faceted tiger's eye. I mean, they are glorious.
Let's talk about the tiger's eye. The tiger's eye, the quality of it is absolutely amazing, isn't it?
I mean, it really is. It's glorious. It's just...
Do you know what, as you were saying about the gift boxes earlier on, there are gift boxes and there are gift boxes. It's the same with tiger's eye. There's tiger's eye and there's tiger's eye. This is tiger's eye. This is absolutely the best.
It's almost, you can almost sort of, you feel it's like a hologram, isn't it?
Exactly. It's exactly what it's like. It's the most amazing optical effect on any gemstone. I can't get enough of it. I love it. Each one is a statement on its own.
It's so beautiful, isn't it?
It is so beautiful. The jewellery that you've made, Linda, is amazing. And I love the way you've used this tiger's eye in this necklace here. You've knotted in between each one of the tiger's eyes like you would on a really expensive pearl necklace.
The cord is in the findings pack here, so I just sort of, that's exactly what I did, just did a pearl knot through them and just made that a little bit sort of funky, a bit easy to wear, a bit daytime wear.
That beading thread goes so well with it,
yes,
doesn't it?
It does actually. It's just those golden tones inside the tiger's eye and the beading thread works a treat.
Yeah. This necklace here, I have to say, this is absolutely beautiful. Look at how Linda's used the mesh in this. This is definitely going to be something which everybody is going to be trying to replicate. And pictures of this incredible necklace are going to be going onto our Facebook page. Honestly, that is something which is going to be imitated so much. Look at that. Look at the way the jasper, I love the weave on that jasper. It's so pretty.
Yes, I mean, that sort of, it just gives it that chunkiness, doesn't it? Having that lighter neutral background colour to it, it just makes it pop.
And the citrine in this pair of earrings and in this bracelet here, the colours are just
gorgeous.
Wonderful, aren't they?
Yeah, I think citrine is one of those gemstones that you can use as a single gemstone within a design. And nuggets, they're so organic that it's just a joy to see how they fall. Those are just little, they've just been coiled on the head pin and slipped onto another head pin.
That could be a pair of earrings in the V&A museum. It's got so much. It looks so.
It's got a lot going.
So high end, doesn't it?
Yeah, the golden tones. Beautiful.
I think the gold findings really help this kit as well, don't they?
Yes.
Really help and aid those gorgeous golden tones there as well. And in this necklace here, the wire has come into use so beautifully. I know Kelly was really excited to see this gorgeous rose. It's so pretty. And you said, well, it's only wrapped, it's only coiled wire.
Just start off with the coil. That's in our little booklet that comes out. Start off with a coil and then just extend that coil, make it get a little bit more open. And then finish off with a coil and pull it through to the centre, and you'll get like a Tudor rose look.
So, yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's like a Tudor rose. And this mesh is so wonderful. It's so great to have this mesh in a kit because I should imagine there are lots of people who are coming to get this kit who maybe haven't used this mesh before. So it's really going to help you to think outside the box and to use something which is a little bit different. It's really easy to use,
It's very easy to use. It's another thing. It's like shrink plastic. You can pull it and push it and stretch it and whatever, and it'll form for you and stay like it.
I just love it. It's a. Is this kit, do you think, for beginners, for someone who's a little bit more advanced? Do you think it's for a specific season?
No, I don't. I'm a big believer in thinking that it's sort of jewellery is not particularly seasonal. Well, let's say gemstones aren't particularly. I like to think of a gemstone as an all-round. And but as far as the kit's concerned, it'll cross the ranges from a beginner all the way through to the most experienced jewellery maker, just because of the stunning gemstone and obviously then the techniques that you use. You'll make the piece of jewellery that you want to use, so it will always look different. So beginners all the way through to really experienced jewellery makers. I mean, the nuggets on that bracelet, that's just a 5-nugget weave. I just think how they just fit in like a jigsaw is so beautiful, and you get those bright amber tones that pop out of that translucency of the others. It's just so natural. You know it's a gemstone. You know
Precisely.
it has to be.
I was just thinking that you wouldn't be able to replicate that, would you?
Can't not be a gemstone.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to replicate that with any other material. It's absolutely gorgeous. Thank you so much, Linda. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to see a technique on this.
No, we've got so much to cram in.
We've had so much that we're cramming into today. What are we doing now, lovely Kelly? Am I going back over here? I tell you what, Linda, they're trying to rip us apart today. That's what it is, isn't it?
I know, yeah, they are. They can't
She keeps
stand it.
making me laugh. Because she's out of control today, to be honest. Now, Bruce, if I was to say to you, this strand is so delightful. What gemstone would you say? What gemstone would you say it is? He's thinking. It's so delightful.
It's sodalite.
Is it sodalite? Correct. 10 points. It is sodalite. They don't get to work with Bruce that much anymore, so my jokes are still reasonably fresh with him. Cassie just ignores me. Linda's just bored of my jokes, so there we go. This is amazing. Now, I tell you what, I was talking to our Paula this morning, who was down here just before the start of the show today. Paula is Le Grand Fromage on Jewellery Maker, and she's a lovely, lovely lady, and she does a lot of the gemstone buying here at for Jewellery Maker. She travels the world. She goes over to India a lot. She goes to Hong Kong. She goes to Guangzhou in China and works with the Jewellery Maker teams over in those locations. She wanted to be able to bring you a strand of genuine gemstones where you were getting almost two for the price of one, where you're going to be getting two different gemstone shapes and sizes which are completely polar opposites, but in one strand. You have no idea how difficult it was to put this strand of gemstones together. If you're out in somewhere like Guangzhou in China and they're focusing on maybe lapis lazuli rounds, that particular day in that cutting house they will be focusing on lapis lazuli rounds and very little else. It'll just be one genuine gemstone, and it'll be the same shape, it'll be the same size, and they'll put loads of the strands together, and then they will be shipped over to the UK. This is very, very different, and actually a bit of a logistical nightmare, but we have done it because we know, and we're listening to your comments on Facebook and to the emails that we get. This is the kind of strand that you want, so fantastic. We've done it for you. It's taken a lot of work, but here we are. Sodalite rondelles and sodalite drums together in one strand. Have a look at these. You are looking at a gemstone which I love. I know that our Linda absolutely loves as well. And to get it, do you know what? This is one of those strands again. I would just restrand this. I would just restrand it. I'd get 3 or 4 of these strands. I'd restrand one into a necklace, one into a bracelet. You've got something so fantastically useful here. Isn't it wonderful to be able to wear and be able to have in your jewellery sodalite of one size and shape and sodalite of another size and shape? We all do it in day-to-day life, don't we? So you might wear a pair of black patent shoes, and to go with that you might have a black patent belt, and you might have a black patent handbag. You've got the same kind of shade, the same kind of gemstone if you like, but in different shapes and sizes. We all do it. If I wear a coral-coloured skirt, I'll match it up with a coral-coloured scarf. If you wear, you kind of get the picture. This is the same kind of thing. It's using sodalite and giving you sodalite in one shape and size and another shape and size. I think it's ingenious. I think it's absolutely wonderful. And I'm so glad that you recommended this, because otherwise we might not have even thought of it. So it's a brand new strand today. The quality of the sodalite, I think we can all see, is absolutely tremendous. It goes from those Wedgwood blues through to those cobalt blues through to those midnight blues. It's absolutely delicious, isn't it? The carat weight is really, really big here. 400 carats of sodalite in this incredible strand in 2 different shapes and sizes. You are pretty much getting 2 for the price of 1 here. You're getting something so versatile, something so useful here. What kind of price are you expecting this to go down to? It has been a very difficult strand to put together. There's a lot of carat weight here. Everything you can see here. This incredible genuine gemstone strand. with beautiful sodalite saucers and drums. Today, yours. Have a look. All that work, all that time, all that energy, all those resources, and you're still paying under a tenner. Wow, absolutely amazing. Without a ghost that just flew across the screen then. $9.95. Where else in the world can offer you this level of quality, this level of genuine gemstone quality for less than £10? Absolutely amazing. I don't know anywhere else in the world that can offer you two different gemstones, and two different sizes and shapes of gemstones of the same gemstone, bring them to you for less than a tenner. That's absolutely wonderful. Linda, I mean, I think this is great, being able to get a strand where you get saucers and you get drums in the same strand.
Yes, it's great because they all work together beautifully, don't they? So you've got spacers and actual gemstone beads. I mean, you can separate them, obviously you can. And they would look great with some lapis in there, wouldn't they?
Wouldn't they just?
Yeah, it's great. It's nice and quirky. It's nice and refreshing to see that,
isn't it just? Yeah. I think it's lovely. I think it's lovely. And this is because of you. We're bringing you the strand because you wanted it. Because on Facebook and because of the emails that we've had over the last 12 months as well, the general consensus is bring us the incredible genuine gemstones that you've been bringing us, but bring us different sizes and shapes of the same gemstone. Well, we've done it and we put it on one strand for you, which is absolutely wonderful. Loads and loads of you on the phone lines. There's lots of you calling through, lots of you getting involved on the website as well. Please don't forget you have an extended 30-day money-back guarantee. And if you want to come in and get more than one of these strands, just speak to the call centre or Live Help. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Well done. Hold those lines. A great deal there. Well done. Now, what have we brought you today, which has been absolutely amazing? Where do you start? How about our incredible Advent deal? Now, our Advent deal was a little bit special because we were bringing you fire agates, we were bringing you rutile quartz, we were bringing you some stunning cracked agates, some black obsidian, 5 strands in total. There they are, 5 strands in total, and we brought them to you for the most amazing price. Now, honestly, there's over 1,000 carats of genuine gemstones here, and we brought these to you for just £16. As we were saying earlier on, Linda, there's no way that a few years ago or even a few months ago we'd be able to do a price like this. This is a true saving, isn't it?
Absolutely so, without a doubt. Stunning saving, £16. Yes.
Yeah, it's well over a £10 saving here. The jewellery that you've made, Linda, is just... It's so pretty. I can't believe you've made so much actually with a relatively short amount of time because you've been so busy today with the shrink plastic and with other bits and pieces as well. That is just the kind of piece that I was hoping to see. It's so beautiful, isn't it? I love that weave design.
Yeah, that's just using 3 strands of the beading thread and then going back to bead after you've done that leaf design, then pulling them back together with the central bead.
They're really strong diamond shapes that you're getting there, which is unusual because you'd normally expect a weave design to have much smaller gemstones in there, but it works, doesn't it? That looks absolutely gorgeous.
Well, that's the beauty of doing a weave with different gemstones produces a different weave look, and doing it with the same millimetre round will achieve something more uniform.
Yeah, absolutely. Such a great design. You've made this beautiful necklace here as well, where you've got the very red agates round the back, and going through to those gorgeous rutilated quartz, and then just studding the reds just here and again here, and then a beautiful beady bead at the bottom there. It just shows you can make beady beads even out of much larger gemstones than the ones we saw earlier on.
As a central point.
Isn't that beautiful? And again, this bracelet here. These are the kind of bracelets that are everywhere at the minute, aren't they, Linda?
Yeah, they certainly are sort of movie bracelets. When I say movie, I mean floppy bracelets where they move around, charms move around.
Yeah, gemstones, well, jewellery's about the way that it looks and about the way that it feels and about the way that it sounds as well. I love jewellery that makes a noise.
Yes.
Isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely. So did it take you long to do that?
No, probably about half an hour that one took.
That's amazing. You can imagine how much pieces like this would sell for at craft fairs. It's £16 for all of the gemstones you can see in this. If you want to make bracelets or necklaces like this, and maybe you've got findings which you can add to it, there's a gorgeous pair of earrings Linda's made as well, which is so pretty. You've got a much lighter look with these earrings. Maybe it's because of the black rutile quartz or because of that little tassel on the bottom. They're much lighter, aren't they? They're gorgeous.
Yes. Yeah, they are. They're just sort of a little bit quirky. I just like those two almost, well, similar rutile quartz there, and just popping the little silvers on the end there.
Really, really pretty.
Little, yeah, hot air balloon lookalikes.
Oh, they are, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're gorgeous. This is an entire bundle with the 5 strands of gemstones, over 1,000 carats in total. It's just £16. It was our Advent deal today and Linda's challenge as well, which is just great. We also brought you something which Linda has actually been dreaming of. She literally dreamt of this last night. It is our shrink plastic launch. This was amazing. Bruce, I don't know if you've seen this yet. Bruce hasn't seen it yet. You get your Jewellery Maker box. Inside your Jewellery Maker box,
Please.
you are also going to be getting your 10 sheets of plastic in various colours. So you've got pink, pink, orange, pink, green, yellow, clear, black. 10 sheets of A4 size plastic. You're also going to be getting your exclusive, the absolutely exclusive, but only to this kit. Okay, so there are other shrink plastic kits available, but none of them have this wallpaper in.
That's right.
Okay, so you've got your heart, spot, you've got your flower, star, heart design there, circle design there, and your square wallpaper. These are exclusive and only available in this kit, okay? And you're also going to be getting your pens. Those are your metallic pens. You're also going to be getting your pencils, your stardust, your sparkle glitter pens as well, which are absolutely amazing. And you're also going to be getting the instructions for £34.95. Oh, and 2 other pens as well, which are 2 black artist pens as well. And that's all for £34.95. There we go. We've waited for over a year to bring this to you because we wanted to make sure the quality of everything was absolutely superb. And it has been the most amazing, amazing, amazing launch. And for £34.95, get it in your basket. We also brought you another bundle with the heat gun and with the book and with the Teflon heat mat as well, which is just £29.95. So please do add them onto your order. This has been amazing, Linda. And just looking at these pieces, shrink plastic can be so grown up as well, can't it?
Yes, exactly. I really truly adore it. I love it. You'll have lots of fun with it, and it's stylish, or it can be quirky, stylish. It can be contemporary, it can be whatever you want it to be, and it is so simple.
And you can mix it with gemstones. You can mix it over to so many different hobbies.
You can mix it with any gemstone that you want. You can match whatever, you can make whatever shapes you want to do. Your whole personality can come out in this product. I mean, I would love to hear how you guys get on out there with it, and just send in all your designs by the bucket load, because I can guarantee you, Christmas Day, opening one of these packets, you will love it.
Yeah, absolutely. And do you know what? There's a great thing if you want to go on the internet and just type into a search engine shrink plastic jewellery, you will be amazed. You will be so inspired as well. There are so many different pieces, and as we go through next year, we're going to be adding to this hobby as well. So we're going to be bringing you loads and loads of different things which you can attach onto this hobby as well. Do add it onto your order. If you want to add the other bundle onto your order, which was the heat gun and the heat the heat mat, and Natalia Coleman's book as well, the shrink plastic book, which is an amazing book. That was just £29.95.
There aren't many books on the market, actually. I think Natalia is probably one of 2 or 3 books.
Yeah, and you can only get that book in that particular bundle, so do add it to your order. It's been the most amazing show, Linda. Thank you so much, because I think it's all opened our eyes about how fantastic shrink plastic is, and just how sophisticated and how beautiful it can be. It's absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much. Now, when are you next in, Linda?
I'm going to be a Victorian lady next Tuesday.
With Vicky, that's going to be amazing. We've got a gents jewellery show tomorrow with the lovely Mark Smith, and Charlie's going to be your presenter. I'm going to be on the Late Show tomorrow evening with Mark again, which is going to be absolutely wonderful. Make sure you tune in for this Saturday as well, which is our Christmas party. Thank you so much for joining us today, Linda. And thank you so much at home as well. It's been brilliant to have you all with us. Take care. We'll see you in a bit. Bye.
You can watch Jewellery Maker live every day from 9 till 1 on Sky 655, Virgin 756 or Freesat 807. Get creative, with Jewellery Maker.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B98 9HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making!
We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills.
When you place your first order with us, you will receive a free booklet and DVD full of handy hints, tips and tutorials to help you get started with your new jewellery maker hobby.
The early bird catches the worm. Don't miss out on your chance to grab our amazing early bird offers at 9 AM on weekday mornings. Catch them while you can. There are 2 easy ways to purchase from Jewellery Maker. You can watch our show on Sky, Virgin, Freeview or FreeSat, and call our free phone number where you'll be put through to our friendly help team who can place your order. Alternatively, you can go to our website and click the sign up button. Once you have filled in the